Oh my gosh, my bad. I did not know I was muted. What is up, Super Fam? I am Sensei Finito. Welcome back to Marvel Bros, where we talk about all things Marvel and everything pop culture. And today we're going to be talking about the multiverse saga and all of the good stuff. The MCU explained, baby. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly. We're going to talk about what wasn't presented to us at San Diego Comic-Con, but what we're supposed to get, as well as a few other projects that we see that we have got from Marvel. What's it called? Getting the copyright or whatever you want to call it for the movie, because that is what happened the day before they did their Marvel H panel. They basically copyrighted a whole bunch of stuff, and then the day of Marvel H, they did a whole bunch of other stuff. So all of the things that we know that we're supposed to get that weren't talked about, and the things that we know that they just now basically put out the copyright for. So it's about to be spicy in the kitchen right now. My man, Dr. Vince, thank you for letting me know that I was muted, my boy. He said grabs popcorn. For sure, for sure. Got to grab the popcorn for this one because it's about to be crazy. Um, my man Gavin in here says, yo, what's up with the Gavin? How you doing today? Andre says, hey, y'all, how you doing, Andre? I hope everybody's having a good one, yo, because we are getting ready to talk about all of the spiciness, all the spicy, because it's a lot of spicy, right? I mean, so much. So I think let's see what to talk about first, because I know we've already talked about a lot of this stuff in different lives before, but we never had all the information at the same time like we do now. So with all that being said, we can really get it in here now. We can really try to figure out what's actually going on and put a little bit more together, right? Right? Okay. All right. Okay. So, I hope everybody is ready and has your nerd hats on because we're about to go down nerd lane. Let's see. So let's pop this open real quick. About before the stream, I was trying to set up like the stream labs for Marvel Bros so we could have all of this stuff popping up and whatnot and have it looking a little bit fancier. But it did not go the way that I wanted it to, so I ended up having to just go live off of what we usually go live off of. But maybe the next time you guys see me, I'll have it all set up a little bit better so we can have some alerts popping up for everyone when we got the new subscribers and when we get super chats and stuff like that, just to show you guys a little bit more love. You know what I mean? Just to have a little bit more love. Um, so yeah. So we're in the process of updating a few things around these parts. Oh, Snizzle Fritz closed the wrong thing. Here we go. Let me know how everybody's day has been. How are you guys doing? I actually was watching some X-Men 90 set, well, the original X-Men, and it was freaking awesome. Getting ready for that to drop. You know what I'm saying, bro? All the animated stuff, that everything that we're supposed to get is gonna be so amazing. We've talked in depth about the different animated projects and how that possibly will be in alternate universes, like even the Spider-Man, because everything is now MCU canon, but it's just MCM canon because it's the Marvel Cinematic Multiverse in a way. And I don't know if we've got any further announcements or explanations on what's really going on when it comes to those animated shows. If we have and I haven't seen it yet, please let me know in the chat down below. And also let me know, what are you most hyped for in phase 5? What are you most hyped for in phase 5? Let me know that in the comment section down below. And we're gonna jump straight into all this just cinematic goodness, baby. Let's see. So when we were live the other day, right? Someone had said go to Soup's channel and we'll be able to see the other announcements that we didn't get. But we also know that there's a couple announcements that we haven't received yet, or we don't even know anything about yet, that are on, um, not on, but from when Marvel basically it's not a copyright. I can't think of what the name is for the name of these movies, but they went and they bought the names of them. That, I guess that's the best thing that I can say. And we know that from those names that they got, we have at least 7 like other movies that we should be getting that I'm thinking are either going to be some of them are either going to be in phase 5 or the majority of them are going to be in phase 6. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for. And then we know that they have a bunch of untitled films as well that they're gonna have. Well, not that they're gonna have, but we have a bunch of other ones that we just haven't seen yet. So with all that being said, I'm just looking for the page of where they got all the things. My bad. Give me not 1 second. I'm gonna keep talking to you guys. I'm just saying, like, here we go. I found it. And these are not 100. Okay, this isn't all of them. I'm looking for one that had all of them, because we had so much stuff that got announced on there. I can't believe we really got the Multiverse Saga announced. Like, I can't believe that thing came out, and then literally the next day, we all collectively basically fainted, because it was like, bro, we really are getting all of these different multiversal things, and just it's all really leading up to this, like we all knew it was, but it was just the confirmation of everything. It was just, it was so lovely. It felt nice. It felt nice. Man, I can't find the thing. Happy National Wine Day. Gonzo, what's up with the Gonzo? Not gonna be here when you read this, but man, first, sorry for being inactive here. And second, hope you are doing good. Loved the announcements and the John Campia surprise. Love that, dude. Have a great night, all. Hey, Gonzo, much love to you, man. I appreciate you for tuning in as much as you can here and there and just showing love. It was awesome. Having John Campia come and drop love on the channel was definitely great and definitely one of the highlights here. So I can't, like, I feel I'm just happy that we're at this point where we're getting more traction from all you lovely nerd people out there. And it's awesome to have the super fam growing every single day. You guys rock. I appreciate all of you. And yeah, bro, there has been crazy announcements going on for sure. Okay. I might not be able to find what I'm looking for, but your boy is gonna keep on scrolling, and we gonna keep on talking and getting it in here. My man Dr. Vince did say happy National Wine and Cheese Day. Yo, I didn't even know that's what day it was. I definitely would have pulled up to the stream with some wine and cheese. What is your guys' favorite? What's your favorite cheese, yo? I love cheese, actually. My son really likes cheese, and my wife really, really likes cheese. Didn't the Infinity Saga get its name near the end or once it ended? No, they called it the Infinity Saga once it was over. Like, once the Infinity Saga ended, that's when it was like, okay, all the stuff that happened just now, this is the Infinity Saga. And I think that was the big part of like the DVD collection and all that stuff too. Like, they were saving what the name of it was. And now I just can't believe we already know what this saga is called. I think that's one of the dopest things ever. And it's really a big reason to get even more hyped up, because it's like, bro, like, yo, it's about to get spicy in the kitchen, baby. It's about to get spicy in the kitchen. It already is spicy in the kitchen, right? Like, it's already spicy in the kitchen. So I can't wait for what we're about to get, yo. And you're gonna hear me say I can't wait a lot, and I'm sorry for that, but I really can't wait. I am so ecstatic. I am so ecstatic, yo, because we know we're about to get spicy, baby. Woo-wee. It's about to get lovely. Man, I guess I'm not going to be able to find the thing that I'm looking for. These are not the droids you're looking for, right? Um, Marvel Bros, bring it up. Andre says, I'm still on a geek high from this past weekend. I can't wait to see Agatha. Catherine Hahn is amazing in the role. Yeah, I super agree. And it's really weird. as to why they changed it from House of Harkness to uh Coven of Chaos. I really I'm interested in that. I like the new name. I'm not against it at all. It just raises so many questions because it's like, what is this coven about? Was she already a leader of the covenant before she went and got of a coven before she went to Westview and got trapped there, but really took over everything? You know, was that already something that she was doing? And if so, are those witches from that coven the ones that freed her from the basically the mental prison that Scarlet Witch put her in, or was it from when what we saw in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness when the Mount Wondagore or whatever it's called, when that crashes down and doesn't kill Wanda? Maybe that release of energy that we saw though happened from the Darkhold being destroyed or whatever the case may be. Maybe that's the reason why Agatha was freed, because we know that Scarlet Witch isn't dead because she's like Elizabeth Olsen signed on for some like 7 or 8 movies, but that might be like multiversal things, of course. Uh, all right, let's see. Let's see. Oh, and we got the single player Black Panther game that was announced today too. Like, bro, it's about to be insane in the membrane. You feel me? It's about to be crazy. Um, My man, Dr. Vince said, I'm morphing into my nerd alter ego. Oh, yeah. It's time. Andre says, maybe it has to do with chaos magic. And that's what I'm thinking, of course. But the chaos magic is directly connected to Wanda. Like, that's what the Scarlet Witch is all about. You know what I mean? Is chaos magic. Her whole thing is being the top dog of chaos magic, basically. Like, you know? So I'm really hoping, man, I'm really hoping that that's just some of the beginning, right? So here are some of the other unannounced confirmed Marvel projects that we have coming at us from this stuff, right? So we have Deadpool 3, Shang-Chi 2, Nova, Spider-Man 4, the Wonder Man series, the Wakanda series, and Werewolf by Night. So those are just some of the other projects that we know of that didn't get announced, right? So that's just some of them, you guys. Like, what? How is that? Like, we have even more than that because that Wakanda series isn't connected to the Okoye series, you know? Like, that has nothing to do with that. We still have so many other series that we haven't really heard about. Like, bro, Disney Plus Day and D23 are both going to be next level for sure because the Deadpool 3 movie is going to be rated R, and that's definitely going to be peak. Shang-Chi 2, I mean, come on. That first movie was a great start to that whole trilogy that we're going to get from him. I definitely want to explore the 10 Rings deeper. I wouldn't even mind having a 10 Rings show. Spider-Man 4, which we know we're supposed to be getting, but my man Tom Holland has not re-signed the deal with Marvel. But that's not something to be worried about because us nerddom, we've already knew about that. All right, fam. So don't let that be nerve-wracking to you guys if you heard those announcements about Tom Holland not signing that deal, because we heard about this years ago when we first had that Sony hiccup occur, right? Because Tom Holland said, after we get this first phase done, I kind of want to just explore my life a little bit and do some other things, because part of Marvel's like super big deal contract that they have is like you can't do things that might put you in danger, like go skydiving, for instance. You know what I mean? Like that, it's in their clause for stuff like that because they want to make sure that you're in peak shape. You're not going to accidentally break a leg. And if you do, it's on set. You know what I'm saying? So that's not something to worry about. We know we're going to get Spider-Man 4. We know we're getting it with Tom Holland. We know he's coming back. We just didn't know that the deal was going to be up like this, I guess you could say. But we have so many other projects that it's okay that we're not going to get that Spider-Man right away because we just ended his trilogy. Okay. And with that trilogy being done, that is his origin story. Our Spider-Man trilogy is his origin story, and now we get to build up from here. So I don't really want to see our new Spider-Man yet, because if we do see him, it's going to have to be a time jump or something like that, because we want Peter to eh, to become more of himself. So we got to set up that type of MCU where he can just be fighting crime on the street level. And by doing that is with shows like She-Hulk and Miss Marvel, when we're just creating more of this ground level MCU all the way, and Captain America as well. Um, my man Samurai says, "What up, Marvel Bros? How you doing, Samurai? Love to see you back." Pina Colada. My guy said, "Hold up, I thought Nova was just speculation. No, Nova is 100%. Like, we're getting Nova for sure. We just haven't. What's it called? We haven't heard anything about it yet. That's all. They just haven't said anything about it. But we know 100% that it's a thing and that it is happening. And I believe this is one of the things that was announced 2 years ago at the last Comic-Con, was that we were going to get a Nova movie. I might be mistaken on that when it was announced, but I don't know if it's for sure. Samurai says, "Did y'all hear that there's 11 MCU projects unannounced?" Yes, bro. It's gonna be insane. We have, and I think most of some. I think, but the majority of those are for phase 6. Uh, so it's gonna be definitely insane with those. With those, yo, it's gonna be crazy for sure. It's gonna be crazy. And we're getting Wonder Man as well, and that's gonna be super insane. Um, Oh, and we're getting Werewolf by Night. We still got to get Werewolf by Night, and that's coming to us this year as well. So it's going to be wild. I'm pretty sure some of those, like out of those projects, some of them are going to be the ones that I was just announcing, or just talking about. Deadpool 3, Shang-Chi 2, Nova, Spider-Man 4, Wonder Man, Wakanda series, uh, possibly anything that has to do with the Marvels as well. My man 4K says, "Who's going to be in Werewolf by Night?" I don't know if we have a cast for Werewolf by Night, but what we do know is that Moon Knight is going to be in there from the latest reports that we heard. Derby came in and said, "Wait a minute, who are you?" Let's see. Werewolf by Night show. That's one of the things that we'll probably get more information on when it comes, like, the closer we get to D23. Yeah, I don't remember if we have anything based on that. This stream is low on battery life. All right. Samurai says Midnight Suns projects. Yes, 100%. We're gonna get the Midnight Suns. I believe it. I believe in it, man. I believe in it, bro. I believe in it. My man Derp says, "I got jokes." You might have jokes, but they're not funny ones. um, but yeah, I think Midnight Suns is definitely going to be one of those things that we get fairly, like, not fairly soon, but I think that's going to be one of those things we're definitely getting announcements for. Dirt Dr. Vince says, "Having high expectations. I hope that Werewolf by Night won't be rushed or fail, because I would consider it to be one of my favorite Halloween projects. Honestly, I'm really looking forward to it." Yeah. No, I agree with that, bro. I think Werewolf by Night really has the opportunity to introduce us to a more supernatural side of the MCU. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of thought that's what Doctor Strange was gonna do, and I think the first rendition of that movie was going to do that. right? Because we know the first rendition of the movie was going to have Nightmare in it, and it was going to be like super supernatural, and it was going to be like a really, really horror, like a super horror film. And that was the one that before Sam Raimi came on to do it. It was someone else that was doing it. I can't remember the exact name right now, but we know that was going to be super like supernaturally. And now this Werewolf by Night is going to be the one that kind of introduces us more to that supernatural side. And I think even though it is going to be like a Halloween special, I do not think it's going to be like lame or cheesy. I really hope it's not, like, for real, for real, for real. Like, for real, for real. I really hope it's not cheesy, but it might be. But I don't think it will. Derp says CEO battery is what I was referring to. No, I got you, my boy. I got you. I got you. The joke was cheesy, but I got you. It was a good joke. It was a good cheesy joke. It was Gouda. You know what I mean? It was some Gouda. It wasn't Kraft. It was Gouda cheese for sure. For sure, bro. For sure. Andre says, I believe Man Thing will be in Werewolf by Night. I think I heard a report of that somewhere. I think I heard a report of that somewhere. I can't recall where it's from, but I think that might be. I think that might be. Oh, excuse me. For sure. I think that might be for sure. For sure. My man Pina Colada says, I say this every stream, but damn, these streams have made me realize how late I stay up. It's like 3:30 a.m. right now. Damn, bro, it's 7:30 p.m. right now where I am. But thank you for staying up with me, Pina Colada, my man. You was waiting or what? Do you like pina colada? Hey, someone at Demonic in the Discord and let him know that we live here so he doesn't pop up in an hour talking about, oh my gosh, I'm late. Yeah. Someone at my boy Demonic in the Cord, please, and make sure to let him know that we here. Because my guy be lost in the sauce sometimes. It's okay. It's all good. Let's see. My man Dr. Vince in the multiverse of Vincents and the multiverse of Vinces. My bad. Excuse me. Imagine if Secret Wars will introduce symbiote Spider-Man or Beyonder Spider-Man. I 100% that we're gonna get Secret Wars introducing. I mean, we're gonna get the Venom symbiote on Spider-Man in Secret Wars the same way that it happened in the comic books. Like I don't think there's any reason for them not to do it. You know. And I'm hoping that in the more fun stuff version of Spider-Man No Way Home that we're supposed to be getting September 2nd, I hope that as well maybe gives us a little bit more with Venom in it. Maybe we get a little bit more scenes with the symbiote or something like that because they are re-releasing it. And so hopefully we do they're re-releasing it with more footage. So hopefully that more footage that we're getting does give us a little bit, you know, like a little bit more spiciness. Uh Uh, let's see. Do 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 do. Ooh. Where did it go? I lost it now. Pina Colada says, this has always confused me. What's the difference between Man Thing and Swamp Thing? Like, is it just the name or Swamp Thing is DC, my boy? Swamp Thing is not a Marvel character. And I don't know if Man Thing is a swamp like person, is he? I don't know. I don't think I know a lot about Man Thing. Let's get the big book of Marvel, you guys. Let's get the big book of Marvel and figure out what we're doing here. Let's see, big book of Marvel. I didn't even know my fan was on the big book of Marvel. All right, let's see what we're gonna get into. Let's see, Man Thing. Is that what we were talking about, you guys? Man Thing. If you guys have any other heroes or anything like that, let me know. Man Thing. Yeah, Man Thing. Here we go. Oh, damn. Look at Man Thing. Look at him. This is him right here, obviously. This is Mandarin over here. That's Shang-Chi's daddy from the comics. That's the comic version of Shang-Chi's daddy, I should say. That looks crazy though. So let's get a breeze. Let's read this breakdown of Man Thing, uh, because that's what I think someone was at. Yeah, because you were asking about Man Thing Pina Colada. So let's check out what it is about Pina. I was about to say let's check out Pina Colada and see what we can find out about Man Thing. Let's find out. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so his real name is Ted Salas. He is a guardian of the nexus of all realities. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. He's based in a swamp in Florida that conceals the nexus of all realities. Damn. His first appearance was Savage Tales #1 in May 1971. His powers are he's virtually indestructible. He has human strength. Fear causes him pain and changes his chemical makeup so that the touch of his body burns those who feel fear in his presence. Oh snap! That's terrifying. That's terrifying. Um, so being scared of him and touching him just makes you just skin just melt off your body, my guy. Like, God damn, that's brutal. Ted Solis was a research scientist on a project aiming to replicate the super soldier formula that empowered Captain America in the 1940s. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna just butt in right here, and what I'm gonna say is I really hope that we get more stuff circling back to the super soldier formula in the MCU, the same way that a lot of things circle back to Stark technology. We saw that start with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the Disney Plus show, and I hope that continues with more things from there on. So let's continue. Um, but he was betrayed to the sinister think tank known as AIM, who wanted his research. Fearing that his work would fall into evil hands, Solace destroyed his notes and injected himself with the only sample of his serum. But while fleeing for his life, he crashed his car in the swampland surrounding his laboratory and was seemingly killed. Oh, snap. All righty. So I know somebody was talking about AIM as well recently, wanting them to pop back up in the MCU. And I think a nice way for them to pop back up is for something like that to kind of occur, to where they're working on this. If we're going to see Man Thing, I think that would be a good place to have it be like, oh, no, AIM hasn't left. They're still here. They've still been in the MCU this whole time. You know what I mean? We just didn't know about them, basically. Um, do 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 do. Transformation. Unknown to Solace, the area in which he'd located his lab was close to the nexus of all realities, a mystical gateway that linked all of the myriad dimensions of existence in some mysterious fashion. Solace's serum, combined with the ambient mystical energies of the nexus, caused the vegetation of the swamp that surrounded his lifeless body to reconstitute him as a mindless, shambling mass. The Man Thing. Feeling the burn, possessing scant intellect of his own, the Man Thing is instead empathetically attuned to his surroundings, while Ted Solace's soul still resides within the great beast. In general, the Man Thing is mindless, reacting only to the emotions of those around him. Fear causes the Man Thing great pain, and he will journey forth from his swampy home to put an end to any source of fear that causes him distress. Because of a quirk of chemistry in his makeup, any creatures who feels fear in his presence burns at his touch. Holy crap. That sounds really awesome, yo. That all sounds really dope. Like, whoa. 4K says, let's break down the updated movie list and do a prediction for each. The updated movie list? What do you mean by the updated movie list? The one that they uh, showed us at San Diego Comic Con? Dr. Vince and the multiverse of I did it. I said it wrong again. You said my name wrong. You would get trapped in the multiverse of eternity. The multi-Vince of Vincernity, a Vincinity, Vincinity, Vincernity. I think Vince Eternity. Yeah, I think Vince Eternity is it. Samurai says, I heard that Moon Knight and Blade are supposed to be in Werewolf by Night. That would be freaking crazy, son. Pina Colada says, images of Man Thing look like Cthulhu, but swampy. Swamp Thulu. Facts. 4K says, praying we see White Vision soon. I mean, I honestly don't think we're going to see White Vision until the Wonder Man series. That's just me. Because I personally don't see a entrance for him in any other projects that we have coming up, really. But that could just be a big finesse, you know, and he could just pop up. Armor Wars, maybe I could see him in. But what makes the most sense to me is the Wonder Man project. Dr. Vince says that Man Thing looks handsome. I want to give him a big fat kiss. Ooh, is it on the lips or is it on the forehead? Pina Colada says that and the name is why I always got them confused. Yeah. No, I feel that. Pina Colada says, is there even a mouth to kiss? Hey, yo, what's going on? He looks so hot that I would even kiss his slimy. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Dr. Vince is down bad right now. Pina Colada says, I'm gonna need to cop that book. Not gonna lie, I'm always Googling Marvel characters. It would spice it up. Oh, yeah, I love this book, yo. It always gives a whole bunch of awesome stuff for us to find out and get a little bit closer looks at and deeper looks into as well. Let's see. 4K says, Man Thing sounds like a horror TV show. Oh, yeah, I agree. I agree completely, yo. It does sound like a horror TV show. It really does. It sounds like it would be lit. I never watched Swamp Thing from DC Universe when we had the app. I know it's on HBO Max now, but I want to go back and check that out. But from what I heard from that is like an amazing, apparently, it's like an amazing show. I hear nothing but good things about Swamp Thing, and I think Marvel could definitely really get those creepy vibes established with Man Thing if they really do want to do it. And I mean, you know, the fact that we know that Marvel also has what's it called? We also know that Marvel has the adult side of Disney Plus. You know what I mean? Logan and Deadpool are both now available on Disney Plus, and those are both rated R. And we also know that the Marvel Zombies animated show that we're getting on Disney Plus is also rated R. And they also have Punisher, Daredevil, and those are both more rated R type of shows. You know what I mean? So Disney Plus is at that point now to where we can start getting these more spicier not even just spicier but more adult shows and movies, you know. Like there's been rumors that we're supposed to be getting like a World War Hulk Disney Plus 4-part series that are going to be like hours long, like an hour long each maybe, and it kind of go through that World War Hulk story to where we have Hulk being big daddy again. And if they do that, guess what? It has high potential to be a rated R type of thing. Dr. Vince says, I love listening to people reading. It just feels so comfortable, not gonna lie. Well, I'll read to you any day. Pina Colada says, I think we might see White Vision in a Wakanda Forever post-credit scene. Okay, now here's why I could see him being either in Wakanda Forever or the Ironheart series, and that's because Riri Williams in the comic books, when she creates her Ironheart suit, Tony Stark is the AI that she has, the way that Tony Stark has Jarvis. So I could see that if like she somehow recreates that type of vibe again, because no doubt if she okay, here's my brain thinking right now. I think she might tap into Vision's mind type of waves or whatever, because uh Shuri already has him from Infinity War, right? So it would make a lot of sense for her to be able to use that type of code or something. I don't know. And maybe it sends a wave out to my guy and he's like, hey, yo, who's using the Iron Man codes or whatever? And then he pops up. I could see something like that happening. Or he just take that more Iron Man mentor role. I don't know. I don't know what could happen there. I have no idea. I just don't. I think we could see White Vision in Armor Wars or the Wonder Man series. I tried to figure out a way that he could pop up in Wakanda Forever or the other one, and I just don't see it. But I do see him popping up in Wakanda Forever to talk to Shuri and be like, "Yo, help me figure out who I am," because she also knew the real Vision. You know. Dr. Vince says, Nightbot, you are the best sounding bot ever. My man's down bad in this thing, yo. Uh Ready Set Geek podcast. What's up with the Ready Set Geek? How you doing today? Thanks for tuning in again. We're gonna have to do something together, friend. So was I the only one that liked the Swamp Thing TV series that DC had on the DC app over a year ago? It was actually a pretty good series. No, you're not the only one. My cousin Renato, he's told me multiple times. He's like, bro, this is amazing. It was so good. Like, it's so peak. And I haven't checked it out yet, but you know what I mean? I have heard nothing but good things about the Swamp Thing TV show. And everybody also says it's super surprising that it got canceled and like Doom Patrol kept going, you know? Uh, but I did watch Doom Patrol, and Doom Patrol was a crazy fun psychopathic mess. Shout out to my beautiful wife Remy for being an awesome mod in the chat. Ready Set Geek, my guy said, what's good, sir? Hope all is well. Disney Plus also has started pulling some Hulu originals over too that aren't overly kid friendly, topic based. Yeah, bro. Yes, man. Yes, I see it all happening, and I think it's getting us prepared for a world where I think it's getting us prepared for a world where Disney Plus is nothing but you know what I mean? Like that. I think we're just getting ready to get a rated R MCU live action movie. And I feel like not having that rated R vote on some of these movies has definitely hindered them a bit. I guess, you know, other than all the other things that's hindering them. But overall, I think uh when we get to what's it called? Damn, my brain's went crazy blank. Oh, when we get to Midnight Suns and all the things like that, I don't think we should be getting a PG-13 Blade. I don't think we should be getting a PG-13 Punisher. I don't think we should be getting a PG-13 any of that. Any of it. I don't think any of it should be PG-13. I think it all should be R, and I think Marvel should really, really go like and capitalize on the supernatural things being rated R for the MCU because I'm pretty sure the supernatural things will already be the things that get lower looks at them when it comes to Marvel, you know? So that'll be solid. Pina Colada says, I think that because his last memory was in Battle of Wakanda, and not gonna lie, if I had no memories and then gained them back, I would go to the place I last remembered. I agree with that fully, and that's why I'm all on board for him going to and talking to Shuri about what's going on. You know, being like, "Hey, yo, where's my like, who am I? What am I? Where am I? Like, what's going on? You knew my father." I never knew my father. um, David says, "What's up? I'm back. What's up with it, David? How you doing, baby?" Doom Patrol is so bad. Doom Patrol is comically crazy, bro. Like, it's comically crazy. Uh, Hair 8.24 out of 10. Face 13 out of 10. Shirt 9.68 out of 10. Live stream 69 out of 10. Overall 10 out of 10. Hey, thank you, Dr. Vince. You're a 10 out of 10 too. Vibe 10 out of 10. And I think that's all that really matters. That's for you. Take it home with you. I did a Marvel theory short on my IG that Doom was coming to Marvel through Black Panther as the overarching force that pushes Namor to kill Black Panther, and now we're getting so many Doom references, bro. I feel you there. I never really had I never really had any theories about where Doom came in, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think me or Battery did. Uh I think we just, knew he was coming, but never. I just don't think we thought we were gonna get him this soon. Um, my biggest theory has always been if we do get him, he's gonna be the. My newest theory is that he's the guy that owns Avengers Tower, and that we're gonna have Doctor Doom be more of like a Norman Osborn figure in the MCU first off, like, and have him be that type of new tech villain guy that's coming in with the new technology, doing his Doom Enterprises thing or whatever the case may be. Just because I don't think we're gonna have a Norman Osborn in the 616 MCU, because of how stingy Sony is. Even though Sony loves money, you know what I mean? Like everybody loves money, but still, they're like, nah, we'd rather have him in our own universe than give him to your universe. And so that's what I kind of would. I wouldn't mind having Doctor Doom come through and becoming that Dark Avengers leader in the Iron Man suit type of vibe and all of that stuff coming. I think all of that would be really great. Not gonna lie. I thought Disney Plus only shows Disney projects. Well, Disney now owns Fox, and with that, a lot of the Fox projects also came over to Disney Plus, the ones that they wanted at least. At David, my man Reddy says, well, after the Fox deal, they now own about. Oh yeah, exactly. Yep. And that's why you can get Hulu. That's why you can get like a Hulu Disney Plus bundle deal now. Dr. Doom is your mom. Hey yo. Doom Patrol is super campy entertainment. For real though. That isn't really a Marvel theory. What's not a Marvel theory? I'm confused. Uh Dr. Vince says Daredevil plus Ghost Rider plus Lucifer, Morningstar plus Mephisto best equals best Hellfire Club. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I think that would be a solid Hellfire Club. I mean, who knows what we could get in the MCU? We could literally get anything at this point, man. We could get anything, bro. And I think the time is now to be ecstatic, right? To be ecstatic. Let's see. Is this it? Is this it? I don't know what Nomad is though. My man says I don't want Hellfire Club in the MCU. Why is that? Why don't you want Hellfire Club in the MCU? I'm I don't have really, this way or that way about it, but I would like to know your opinion on it for sure. Hmm. Okay, go back. Damn, I messed up. It's all good. I don't want Lucifer in the Hellfire Club. Oh, I don't want Lucifer in the Hellfire Club. I mean, I think Lucifer being in the MCU period is going to be a pretty choppy situation. So I have no idea how that'll happen. Uh Unpopular. What's up with it, bro? How you doing? My man said I would smash you. Hey, bro. Whoa. Hey, why are so many of y'all down bad right now, bro? What's happening? Yo. um Another YouTube creator did a video that Peter Parker actually got his powers from Iron Man Labs since we don't have a Norman Osborn. It was pretty interesting. If I can find it, I'll shoot it to you. Oh yeah, I definitely do. I would love to see that, yo. I would love to see that. Because that is a very good question as to how he did get his powers. Where did it come from? Did it come from like a shield spy? Like, bro, what type of spy? Like, what? Or are they gonna make my man Spider Man a mutant like they're making everyone else a mutant right now? You feel me? Uh the link tree is not working. There's a link tree? There shouldn't be a link tree. My bad. I think is it social or is it socials? Exclamation point socials or no, is it follow? I think it's follow. Exclamation point follow. Was that it? Or no? Yeah, follow. Pina Colada says, I'm I don't know if I'm just dumb, but what's the Hellfire Club? That's a good question. Let's see if the Hellfire Club is in the big book of Marvel so we can get a better understanding of what's going on here. Here we go. Let's see. Can you see a picture? Hellfire Club. You see them right there? All right. Okay, here are the members of the Hellfire Club. Wait, Remy said, a little song needs to play every time the big book of Marvel comes out. Literally, like the X-Men theme song, just real lightly playing. Okay, so we have Shinobi Shaw, who's the White King. We have Celine, who's the Black Queen. Sebastian Shaw, the Black King. Emma Frost, the White Queen, Harry Leland, the Black Bishop, Emmanuel DaCosta, the White Rook, Jason Wingard, the Mastermind, Tessa, the Sage, Donald Pierce, the White Bishop, Frederick von Rome, the Black Rook, Madeline Pryor, the Black Rook, and Trevor Fitzroy, the White Rook. Jesus. Their first appearance as the Council of the Chosen in X-Men number 100 of August 1976, and then as Hellfire Club, the Uncanny X-Men 129. So before they were the Hellfire Club, they were the Council of the Chosen, which is pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty dope. Let's bring that comic back. There you go. Okay. Hellfire Club. Founded in England in the mid 18th century, the Hellfire Club was an exclusive social organization for Britain's upper classes. According to legend, the club provided a place where members could secretly pursue illicit pleasures. Whoa. In the 1770s, Sir Patrick Clemens and Lady Diana Knight established the Hellfire Club's American branch in New York. Today, the Hellfire Club is a worldwide organization with branches in London, Manhattan, and Paris, and Hong Kong. Its members include socialites, celebrities, wealthy businessmen, and politicians. Despite the club's outward respectability, its inner circle secretly seeks world domination through political and economic influence. The inner circle members hold positions named after chess pieces and dress in the 18th century costumes. The inner circle. Oh, it's just breaking down all of them. Okay. Industrial Sebastian Shaw ruled as Black King over an inner circle that included his fellow mutant Emma Frost as the White Queen and cyborg Donald Pierce. To win admission to the inner circle, Mastermind mesmerized Phoenix Jean Grey into becoming the club's Black Queen. Other members have included Blackheart, Cassandra Nova, Hellstorm, Cade Kilgore, Magneto, Selene, Sunspot, and Viper. As Black King, Kilgore later founded the Hellfire Club, the Hellfire Academy, a villainous competitor to the Jean Grey School. That was pretty interesting. I don't think I knew all of that. I knew some of the stuff, but not all of the things. How you guys feeling about the Hellfire Club after that? Mutants Valentine's Day Project. I'm cool. Unpopular. You're wildin', bruh. You're wildin', bruh. Uh, Merced Ogre. Hey yo. Even mutant teens. Oh snap. Ready, set, geek. Yeah, it made some sense, especially when you see in the Silver War that Iron Man had been watching him for a while before he even approached him. Yeah, and that's why I'm super, super, super duper bummed out that the animated show is going with like the Norman Osborn guy being his mentor instead, because I really, 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 really wanted to see how he got his spider bite and how Iron Man fit into all of that stuff. I just kind of wanted to see more background. So that kind of sucks. But at the same time, it's awesome. Samurai said, "Hey, yo, I know, right? They wilding out here, Samurai." I don't really care about other universes in the MCU. I feel you, and I feel like that might be one of the issues that they have within the MCU. But here's something that I think could fix it. How would you feel about going into other universes with movies? Like not going into other universes, but have movies set in different universes. You know what I mean? Like Moon Knight. What if that wasn't set in the MCU the way we thought it was? Like what if that's in like the 871 universe or something like that? And we don't figure out that all of these movies are in different universes until later on. I think that would be pretty dope. And I think that would be a really good way of getting us to care about the other universes because we end up having these movies that are set in other universes. So, like when we get a Nova movie or something, we get the Nova movie from another multiverse. I wouldn't want that, to be completely honest, because I wanted in our multiverse so we can see what happened with Thanos. But like the Eternals movie, for instance, right? So we still have Eternals in our universe, but the Eternals movie that we watched, those were introduced to us in a different multiverse. Like, I think if something like that happened, it would really be able to have us care about these other universes because we would be introduced to them before they get destroyed, I guess you could say. Is Marvel Zombies MCU canon? Now we're in a stage where everything is MCU canon because of the multiverse. So it's multiverse canon. I'll say that. It's not universe canon, but it's multiverse canon. Marvel Zombies and the Spider-Man freshman year, as well as What If, those are all multiversal canon stories, not universal canon stories. I hope that makes sense. Um y'all wildin', bro. Pina Colada said, "Joke's on you. I'm not into women." Yo, y'all wilding in the chat for sure, for sure. I was not prepared. I was so not prepared, bro. Okay, okay. All right. So here are some of the the stuff that we have that we know is coming at us. Where is it at? Nope, nope. Yep, that's it. But let's go. Boom. Boom. There we go. So, Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantum Mania, right? Okay, so let's start with that because that's where we start phase 5. Okay. Uh so with Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantum Mania, bro. Pina Colada said this chat bugging right now. Yeah, big facts, yo. This chat is going crazy. Everybody is going up. I love to see it though. I love to see it. Y'all keep having fun, yo. Um, so Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantum Mania, right? What we know that we're getting with this is that it's gonna be set within the MCU, of course, but it's going to be both mostly taking place in the quantum realm. So that's going to be freaking awesome. And we're going to get a glimpse at Scott Lang being uh basically like an author and stuff now, since he's made a whole book and everything about it. You know what I mean? He's made a whole book. He's made a podcast about Endgame and the events that happened there. So he's basically a celebrity now. Scott Lang is basically a celebrity in this movie, and it actually drives a wedge in the family because of his newfound celebrity likeness. And then we know that he goes that the family gets sucked into the quantum realm by an accident. I don't know what that accident is, but the accident causes them to go into quantum mania, into quantum realm. And then when they're in the quantum realm, we know that they're going to meet Kang. And then we also have the announcement that Bill Murray is going to be someone in the quantum city that Janet Van Dyne knows. Like they know each other already from her time being trapped in there, right? So then apparently the reports are that Bill Murray is the leader of the quantum city that we saw from the other Ant-Man film. Okay, then right, uh Kang, the Conqueror, is trying to conquer the quantum realm. So we're going to see him versus Bill Murray's character, or whatever the case may be, over the fight of the quantum realm, right? And then we also know that we're supposed to have MODOK in this series. So my theory is, if we don't see Bill Murray actually being the main guy going up against Kang, then we'll see MODOK doing it. And if we don't see that, then we'll see MODOK like working with and or for Kang the Conqueror. And either of that is going to be magnificent. It'll be solid. I can't wait. And we know that Kang and Ant-Man, they have some dialogue together. And Ant-Man goes, "I'm an Avenger." And Kang says, "I'm a conqueror." "You're an Avenger? Have I killed you before?" Yo, oh, bruh, Kang is about to be peak level, baby. He's about to be peak villain right now. I swear it's gonna be insane. Okay, next we have Secret Invasion, yo. I can't wait for Secret Invasion. Secret Invasion is gonna be awesome. From what we know, okay, wait. Let's see what you guys had to say about Ant-Man Quantumania before we move on to Secret Invasion. Once in a lifetime experience. Hey, yo, wait, what are you talking about? Call her Lisa. She is not a queen. She is the cutest girl. Oh my gosh, the Down Bad comics. Bedrock says he made a book. What's up with the Bedrock? Yes, Ant-Man did make a book. It No, his book isn't at Comic-Con, and his book's not at Comic-Con in Miss Marvel. The book is about Star-Lord that's at Comic-Con. But he did write his own book about the events that happened, as well did a Shield agent that was reportedly at the Battle of Endgame. He also wrote a book. And then we also know that people have made an abundance of movies and stuff like that. Pina Colada says, "Damn, he got all of this because he got told to steal a biker suit from an old man's house." Yeah, basically, bro. That's yeah, basically. My man's whole life changed off of him getting that biker suit, my boy, which is awesome, but it's insane at the same time. Like that's crazy. Uh Ant-Man should introduce a nihilist with the energy rod Scott Lang lost. Ooh, the energy rod that he lost in the quantum realm when he was trapped there for like 5 years because of what happened from Infinity War. Nah, 100%. I agree with that. I agree with that completely. I think that would be pretty interesting. I think anything. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I think that's a good. I think that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea, Mercedogur. By the way, Kate Bishop is in the whole Phase 5. Is she? Is she in the whole Phase 5? I don't. I think she might pop up here and there. I think that's kind of what I want for Kate Bishop or someone, one of them. I want somebody to start popping up in all these shows. Like we need someone to start popping up. Like 100%. Well, no, I understand with Miss Marvel that she's going into the Marvel, so we couldn't see someone pop up and like recruit her. Uh Unpopular fan said, "I'm going to make a book. It's going to be called She-Hulk and Me." Hey, yo. I see you, Dr. Vince. I'm not gonna read all your wild in comments though. Uh Pina Colada says either Modoc ain't gonna be comic accurate or he gonna be looking mad goofy. Apparently he's comic accurate and he has lasers that shoot out of his chair like in the comics too, like everything. Like apparently he looks comic accurate from the footage that they showed from Quantum Mania at least. Ant-Man Quantum Mania equals 9.85 out of 10. I agree completely. I think Kang is gonna kill it, bruh. Demar says, "What's your favorite upcoming project?" Quantum Mania, probably the four that I'm kind of looking forward to the most. Well, the five from Phase 5 that we see right here. The five that I'm looking forward to the most is Quantum Mania, The Marvels, Ironheart, and Captain America: New World Order. Oh, and Daredevil. So I guess that's five because I'm super looking forward to Daredevil. Daredevil's gonna be freaking crazy. Okay, after Quantum Mania, that's when we go into Secret Invasion, baby. Let me know what your guys' favorite project is that's coming up. What's yours, Demar? What's your favorite project that's coming up, my boy? I hope everybody's having a good day as well. Secret Invasion is going to be insane. I think they said we're not going to know who's not a scroll. Basically, I think that was like one of the biggest things that they said is it's just going to be a confusing guessing factory, bro. Like what's happening here? What's happening here? You know what I'm saying? And I'm down for that 100, like 100%. I'm down for it. Give it to me now. I'm not mad about it at all. I want that to be happening, yo. Um, so apparently Nick Fury is going to be back on Earth and he'll be facing the Skrull invasion, and he's going to be helped by Talos and Maria Hill, as well as some older friends that we have not met yet or we don't know about yet. And Don Cheadle will also be returning as Rhodey in the series. And then from the exclusive footage that we saw, we know that Amelia Clark's character is going to be a shield or a sword agent. So it's going to be really interesting to figure out who she's going to be, and I'm super juiced with that. And then Olivia Colman's character is an old ally of Fury, and we're not going to know who's human and who's a scroll, basically, and that's going to be crazy insane. So how do you guys feel about all that craziness, yo? Who do you think is going to be a scroll? Who do you think is a scroll in the MCU? Who do you think isn't a scroll in the MCU? I want to know what y'all thinking about for this. All right. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. Um, my man Dr. Vince said, I already know my favorite project. Hey, yo. Pina Colada says, "Is Echo a new character? I've seen a lot of people talk about it as if we have seen the character before. Yes, we have seen Echo before. We've seen Echo introduced in the Hawkeye show. She was the main villain of the Hawkeye show until we got introduced to Kingpin. She was the woman, the Mexican American woman, the Latina. I believe she was Latina. The Latina woman with the. I think she only had one leg as well and was also deaf. Like, damn." Like, why they give her one? Well, I don't understand why they gave her one leg. I don't. I'm not. I'm not. I think does the actress have one leg in real life? Is that why? Does she have a? Is she? Does she only have like? Does she have a prosthetic leg for real in real life? I'm not sure about that. Because if she does, then I understand. But if she doesn't, then it's like, wait, what? That's interesting. The mute girl, she is not mute, my boy. She is deaf. So she does sign language because she is deaf. Uh, let's see. Ah, okay, I remember her in that. Yes, sir. She was in Hawkeye. Demar says, I hope they bring in Daredevil's sidekick Blind Spot. Man, I don't know if they would do that. I don't think we need. Okay. Personally, okay, this is just me personally. I don't think we should have sidekicks come into the MCU like that. You know what I mean? I don't know how that'll be necessarily. I think DC should really capitalize on doing the sidekick thing, like for sure, for sure. Like if you guys have watched Young Justice, you know how dope it gets with these sidekicks when they start taking over mantles and things like that. It gets crazy dope. So I think DC should really capitalize on doing the whole sidekick thing. And I know a lot of people, I know a lot of the heroes from Marvel, and a lot of them, like not a lot of them, but I know some people do have sidekicks, but I just don't think the MCU should introduce too much of a sidekick type of vibe. Like I'm really happy we never got that. You know, we never got the sidekick. We got more of the protege because that's not the same thing. And I don't know if people understand that a sidekick and a prodigy are like a protege are not the same thing by any means necessary. Merced Go Ogre says, supposedly, the scrolls have been on Earth since Miss Marvel, so like 40 years. I'm assuming that you meant Captain Marvel. And yeah, they have been on Earth since then. And something that solidified that was after we saw Captain Marvel, we also saw the scrolls get implemented in Spider Man No Way Home. Far From Home, I'm sorry. Spider Man Far From Home. We actually didn't have Nick Fury or Maria Hill in that entire movie. It was actually Talos and his wife uh acting like them. So the scrolls have definitely been here since then, and it'll be crazy when we start getting that revealed to us. Pina Colada says, I thought scrolls were good guys. They are not good guys in the comic books, but they have been introduced as good guys so far in the MCU. But that's not to say that there aren't evil scrolls, though. You know what I mean? It's just that the ones that we were introduced to initially were not evil. So there could still be evil scrolls, and Secret Invasion might be the downfall of the scrolls into going into evil, you know, which I would be all for 100%. And I really like that Secret Invasion is like the start, is at the beginning of Phase 5 as well. Like that's the first Disney Plus show that we get for Phase 5, so that's awesome. Hopefully, I wish we had a little bit more connective tissue for the shows, like from one show to another. But I'm fine with it not being too much connected right now. But I think once we get to uh I just feel like in phase 5 it should be more connected. That's just how I feel. Like I feel it. The start of Disney Plus was in COVID. You know what I mean? So it's really hard it was really hard for them to do a lot of stuff when it came to not only casting but also with getting actors on set, because they wanted to have Doctor Strange in the Scarlet Witch show in WandaVision, but it wasn't able to happen because of COVID, basically. So I'm hoping that within this next phase and the following phase, things are a little bit more, there's a little bit more leeway and it's a little easier to get a lot of these uh heroes in other shows. And that's kind of why I think we've seen Wong all over the freaking place in the MCU right now, is because that was supposed to be Doctor Strange, but they weren't able to make that happen because of COVID stuff. And I think they just shifted the whole gears a little bit. And I'm not mad about it, to be honest. I like Wong. Pina Colada says Secret Invasion about to make me not trust anyone, bro, for real. And that's what I'm really happy about, is we get Secret Invasion to where we're not going to be able to trust anyone. And then literally from then on, we're getting like dope thing after dope thing after dope thing, right? Secret Invasion is probably a 6 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. I think 8 out of 10 is safe to say. Secret Invasion is going to be like WandaVision, keeping us guessing all the way to the last episode. Yeah, but I think it's going to be a little bit better. Ready Set says the actress has a real prosthetic leg. Okay. Well, I'm not against that at all. Then, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I was a little confused, because I wasn't sure if they did that for the show or if it was because the actress already had a prosthetic leg IRL. Wait, goddamn American sushi is the representation for. I don't even know what that means, bro. Um, do you think Bucky will take on the moniker Nomad like he did in the comics? What? Damn, son, he did take on the moniker Nomad. Whoa. I wonder if Nomad is in the big book of Marvel. Because I did see that Marvel uh bought the domain name, I guess you can say, for Nomad for a show or a movie. So that could be very possible, because I know a lot of people were thinking that he would become White Wolf, but bro, Nomad, I think that's way better. I think Nomad would be way better than having White Wolf. Okay, here we go. Yeah, okay. I thought Nomad was Steve Rogers, right? Because Nomad is Steve Rogers. That's what we're supposed to see basically when he's in the black suit after Civil War. Like from Civil War to Infinity War, when he comes back, he was basically Nomad that whole time, if I'm not mistaken. So Nomad, the real name Jack Monroe. He's an adventurer. His first appearance was Captain America. He has physical perfection through the super soldier formula, and he is skilled at throwing stun discs. The first Nomad was Steve Rogers, who temporarily adopted the identity after giving up being Captain America. Yeah. So then the MCU, that's what happened when he gave up being Captain America, when he gave back the shield, when he slammed the shield into my guy's chest, into my man Iron Man's chest. I'll never forgive him for that. The second was Edward Ferbal, to whom the Red Skull gave the costume to try to harm Cap's reputation. He was killed by the Skull's Ameridroid. During the 1950s, young Jack Monroe became the sidekick of the replacement Captain America, who was active at that time. The two battled communists until the variant super soldier formula with which they had been injected affected their sanity. The US government called Monroe in suspended animation. Oh, the US government placed Monroe in suspended animation for decades until S.H.I.E.L.D. cured his madness. He worked with the real Captain America as Nomad. Later, government agent Henry Gierich placed Nomad under nanobot control and forced him to become the newest scourge of the underworld. But the Thunderbolts freed him. God damn. Hey, this man was going through it. His mental state started to deteriorate rapidly after that, and the Winter Soldier, the original Bucky, eventually assassinated him. God damn. Ricky Barnes, who had been Bucky to Captain America on Counter Earth, came to the regular Earth after sacrificing herself to stop the psionic entity onslaught. Black Widow discovered her and gave her a new Nomad costume. She later joined the Young Allies, but died stopping Onslaught again, who was using her as a means of reaching Earth. The Nomad role was later assumed by Ian Zola from Dimension Z. Yo, it seems like whoever becomes Nomad is cursed. Bruh, that's crazy. Whoa, that's crazy. My man Ready Set says DC already messed up when Zack Snyder basically said that dead Robin was Dick Grayson and not Jason Todd. You killed off two characters, basically. Yeah, that's big facts. That's big facts. That's big facts. Get back. That's big facts. That's big facts. Scrolls can be very powerful with the trickery and stuff that comes with them. Big, big facts. Dr. Vince says My Little Pony over Thor Love and Thunder. Yeah, 100%. My Little Pony is definitely greater than Thor Love and Thunder. Yo. Pina Colada says, imagine how different the MCU would be right now if it weren't for COVID. Oh my God, bro. It would be so peak. I'm telling you, bro. It would be so peak if people wouldn't even be able to talk shit if that's where we were. Like, if that's where we were, people would not know what to say at all, bro. Like, they would not know what to do with themselves 100%, bro. Andre says, here's a thought. Super Scroll equals FF. Yo, that's what I'm really hoping for. So I'm hoping Secret Invasion really introduces the Secret Scroll. Like, I don't know how, I don't know what could happen, but I'm hoping that the scrolls figure out some type of way to get the superhero powers, and it just goes crazy from there. I don't know. I just want it to be real spicy. Ready, Set, Geek, my guy. The TV shows were going to be more connected, but COVID screwed up everything. That Doctor Strange and WandaVision finale would have been pretty dope. It would have changed the whole dynamic of the show. People would have put it up here immediately. That, like, I mean, I know it was like people loved it the most, but it would definitely ramp up. Pina Colada says the book returns. Dr. Vince, the big book of Marvel, yay! Pina Colada said this stream should be called "Going Through the Big Book of Marvel" for every other comment. Yo, literally, if you guys are good, hey, if you guys want to know, I'm gonna be the guy to let you know. You feel me? Ready Set says, yeah, he was Nomad during that time. It basically started when he dropped the shield after Iron Man said that shield doesn't belong to you. Yeah, bro, that was freaking heartbreaking, bro. I wasn't here, man. My man started speaking in Spanish out here in these streets. I'm beginning to see what Vince said about people reading being relaxing. Well, I'm happy I can relax you guys, I guess. My man started speaking in straight up Spanish out here, Dr. Vince. I'm sorry. I can't I can't. Is it Spanish or is it? I don't know. I don't know. You feel me? I ain't even gonna act like I know. Bucky Barnes. Andre says, bye guys. Getting late here on the East Coast. It was great able to interact with you. See you soon. Awesome, Andre. Thanks for tuning in with us on another awesome one, bro. I hope you have a good rest of your evening or night over there on the East Coast. We over here on the West Coast where I am. Make sure you all subscribe so you can get the notifications for when we go live. And make sure you also join the Discord so you can stay up to date with all the combos, as well as being able to suggest what we might talk about in our next live videos. Ready Set says, just a heads up, Echo actress Alakwa Cox is Native American and had never publicly revealed how she was injured. Thank you. I didn't think she was Mexican or Latina. Like, it didn't fit right. Like, when I said it, I was picturing her in my mind, and I was like, bro, she doesn't, it just doesn't fit. It didn't fit. Thank you, Ready Set. I really appreciate you. Thank you for that. I definitely don't want to get anyone's nationalities or races incorrect. So yeah, yeah. And her dad was Native American. Of course. Her dad was a Native American because her dad is also from Westworld, baby. That's where her dad is from. Holy snaps. That's where he's from. He's from Westworld. Yep. Yep, that's right. I got it. Thank you. Pina Colada says they should defo add my dog to the MCU. He could solo any characters easy. Yeah, WandaVision had to change that last 3 episodes since they couldn't get Strange. Yeah, pretty sad, bro. Pretty sad. Ogre says, I'm ready for the return of Bullseye working for Fisk. Yeah, that was peak, man. That was peak. I'm so happy. We're getting Daredevil show. Steve Rogers wore a blue and yellow Nomad costume. Oh, interesting. Pina Colada said Bucky Barnes, one of the best characters from Captain America movies. Oh yeah, 100%. I agree with that. Ready Set says, quick question, what platform do you guys stream through? Like, what am I like right now? I'm using Restream, but I'm setting up my Streamlabs so we can have alerts pop up when we get new subs and super chats and all that type of stuff. This explanation of the multiverse saga is fire. I appreciate you. I love your voice that reads, not gonna lie. Is that you saying that, or is that my God? Oh, you're translating. Okay, you're translating what my man's saying. Okay, I appreciate it. Dr. Vince, I didn't even know you spoke another language, my man. You just busted out of nowhere uh talking in a different language, my man. We've been talking English this whole time, and then you busted out in another language, bro. You're bilingual out here, and that's saucy. That's saucy. Ready Set says, yeah, that's why I said it, because I would hate for you to get the hate from someone over that. Yeah, bro. And I'll be the first to be like, I don't know, I'm not sure. You know what I mean? So I'll be the first to say that, and I'll be the first to apologize to anyone that I may, disrespect by accidentally disrespect by my words. You know what I'm saying? So that's my bad if I did, trigger anyone or anything like that. So Gator, what's up with it, Gator? How you doing? This stream randomly showed up in my feed, strolled on in, and loving it so far. Ooh, yeah, I'm loving it. Hey, well, shout out to you, Gator. Thank you for joining the stream. I'm happy to have you here. I think we're all happy to have you here. Everybody say hi, Gator. Reddy says, man, Beard Gang Cap after dropping the shield looked hella tough. My favorite iteration of Cap, Beard Gang. Yo, I like that too, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I did like that. He looks super saucy. And I like the little back and forth that he had with Thor about it. Like, oh, I see you grow a beard. I loved that, yo. I loved it. That was all super solid for sure. All right. So that ends a Secret Invasion. So now Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, yo. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is definitely going to be crazy. The story is going to be centered around my man Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord, trying to win over Gamora, who is now the leader of the Ravengers, because my guy my guy Yondu. It's so hard to say goodbye. Okay, R.I.P. to my man Yondu. However, Quill must rally his team around him to defend the universe along with protecting one of their own. A mission that, if not completed successfully, could quite possibly lead to the end of the Guardians as we know them. We will also learn of Rocket's origin story, seeing him get taken as a baby raccoon and then raised by the High Evolutionary. The comedy appears to be more toned down, like it should have been in Thor Love and Thunder. And overall, the film appears to be a real jerker, like Thor Love and Thunder should have been. And then we have Maria Bakalova playing Cosmo the Space Dog, and my man Chuck Woody Uwuji from Peacemaker is going to be playing the High Evolutionary. And it was dope because if you guys were here when we if you guys were here when we were going over San Diego Comic-Con live, we watched my man Chuck Woody Uwuji pull up in the stoom, bro. He was in the costume for the High Evolutionary, and he was in character. Oh, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. And then we have a breakdown of the footage that they showed at Comic-Con as well for Guardians of the Galaxy. Quill keeps trying to remind Gamora of their love, but she reminds him that the Gamora he knew is gone and that she doesn't even know his last name. Gamora also has a new hairstyle that fits her Ravager look. Baby Rocket is taken from a litter of other raccoons and is then experimented on. Rocket, as we know him, however, is not seen in any of the footage shown, so he's Baby Rocket the entire time. The High Evolutionary fights an obelisk, which is the squid thing that the Guardians fought from Volume 2. And Groot is at his young adult age, growing multiple arms. There's an action sequence where the Guardians wear an individually colored astro suits in space. So they'll all be having their own color coordinated things going on. The Guardians are seen in their comic accurate costumes. Oh, that's dope. That's super dope. I didn't even know that. The Guardians will be in their comic accurate costumes. That'll be super cool to see. Adam Warlock can also be seen in the footage, and he looks like the sovereign race we see in Volume 2, but he does not have the Green Soul Gem. But he does have a Green Soul Gem, which is not supposed to be confused with the Soul Stone. So now they're introducing the Soul Gem in the MCU as well, which is not going to be connected to the Soul Stone because, yeah. Hold on. Did I miss some stuff? Bearded Cap was I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. Yo, that was hilarious. R.I.P. my guy. He was the GOAT. Not gonna lie, I think Rocket or Drax are dying. I think they both are gonna die. I think my theory on that is that we're gonna see Rocket, we're gonna see Drax, we're gonna see both of them die. We're gonna see possibly Peter Quill die, and then we're gonna see Adam Warlock take lead of the Guardians Galaxy as the new leader, and that's gonna be like the Gamora will be in there, our multiverse Gamora will be in there, and then Nebula will be there, and Groot, and then not Namor. What the hell am I talking about? And then hopefully we get like Nova or something like that added to the team as well, and then they become a different team instead of the Guardians of the Galaxy. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the Guardians of the Galaxy would die with Peter Quill. I don't know how people would feel about that, but that's just kind of what I think might happen. Pina Colada says, I think it's Drax since technically his story is complete. Yeah, that's true because all he wanted to do was kill Thanos and avenge his fam. My man Gator says, so many folks I know are hella confused about how Gamora is back. Bruh, having to explain it all requires flashcards. Bruh, no cap. That's how I feel explaining the MCU all the time, especially when the timelines and universes and dimensions and all that stuff started coming up, like people were super confused. They was like, yo, what's happening? And I was like, yo, this is what's happening. Question: did anybody ping my man uh in the cord? I don't think anybody ping my man demonic. Let me ping demonic just so he knows. All right, I just had to ping demonic real quick because my man's been missing all the lives and he almost doesn't know what's happening in the MCU. Um, what the hell are you talking about, Dr. Vince? What? One man said Moby Dick is a book that a lot of people read. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? My man Peter Galata says, ain't the high evolutionary played by the guy that played Merc and Peacemaker? Yes, my guy Chuck Woody Woozy. My man Peter Galata says Drax's story completed in volume 1. He has done nothing. Yo. um Gator says, I think Drax is out. I think Batista has already been talking about moving on. Yeah, and it was mainly because when like my guy James Gunn got fired, the whole cast was like, nah, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So Batista was like, nah, I'm out of here. Yep, exactly. Like Pina Colada said. Um, he's fed up with Marvel 100%. Gator says, I tried explaining it to a female friend and she was just lost. LOL. It be like that 100% because one thing that I know, if I don't know nothing else, right, is that it's hard to explain the MCU stuff, especially where we're at in the multiverse now. So I'm gonna definitely I try to simplify things the best way that I can. And like I have to explain all this stuff to my wife as well. Oh, excuse me, my wife and my mom, because my wife, my mom, my cousin, my bro, which is Battery, and then his girlfriend. We all go and see most of the Marvel movies together. You know what I mean? So my mom, she's always asking questions like, "Okay, wait, what's this? Who's that? What's going on here? And where is this?" Uh, so with all that being said, with all that being said, I trust in all of you. Stay strong, Kings. At Pina Colada, yeah, he definitely does, but I also feel him because the Marvel Drax wasn't really done right at all. Oh yeah, not at all. My man was supposed to have like cosmic awareness of where Thanos is at every moment. You know what I mean? So smack his face dead. Is Adam a good or a bad guy? Because they've set him up as a bad guy, but ain't he a good guy in the comics? If I'm not mistaken, he's both in the comics. OMG, Namor in the Guardians? Yo, no, Namor's not showing up in Guardians of the Galaxy. I misspoke. I meant Nova possibly joining them. That's what I meant. Ready Set says Drax was created by the Titan god Kronos to kill Thanos. I wish they would have gave him more of his original story, not just vengeance for his family story. Yeah, I agree with that. It would have been amazing. Yo, my man Doc said Tate's Bakery Shop is now sponsoring Grammarly. You should react to it, bro. I don't even know what that means. Demonic, yo, what's up with it, Demonic? How you doing? My man said, guess who's here, Beatty? My man said, thanks for the reminder, Sensei. Hey, bro, I already knew I was in here. I was like, yo, I tried to tell the chat earlier. I was like, yo, someone please ping Demonic in the cord because my man's gonna be furious if he sees that I'm live, like right when I'm about to end, and he's gonna be like, bro, what's happening? So I was like, yo, let's just remind my boy. I hope you're having a good one. Hope you're having a good one, brother. Let's see, real quick. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to look for something. Here we go. Let's drop some of them emojis in there. Black out, 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 black out. Ah. If you guys didn't know already, memberships are now active on the channel. When you become a member of the channel, you have access to member-only badges like you see on my man Demonic right there. You also have access to channel emojis like I just threw in the chat and other special perks. A lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that we do here on the channel you guys would have access to. Yeah, awesome. You guys, much love to you guys. Wait. Pina Colada says, "Hey, yo, how did you come up with the name Sensei? Has that always been your name online?" Okay, so the way that Sensei Finito came into play was that's like my rapper name. My name when I rap is Sensei Finito. And then I am co-owner of a esports team, which is called League of Vanity. So Sensei, like Vane Sensei, is my name, like for gaming and all that stuff. Because I used to stream heavy and all that type of things too. But I got a whole family, and then I'm doing this channel as well, so it's just hard to throw everything together. So yeah, Sensei Finito is initially my rap moniker, and then it just became my gaming name and everything. Funny tote. Demonic says, I woke up like 15 minutes ago, so I caught it right on time. Hey, I know you was out there in the mountains working hard, bro. So I'm happy to see you. Happy to see you back. My man says, cool wallpaper. Hey, thanks. I didn't know I was showing my whole screen. I thought I was just showing this specific thing. So yeah, thank you for the love for the wallpaper, my boy. Demonic says, honestly, we need a supervillain team, and we're gonna get that with the Thunderbolts. That's gonna come. What is it? 2024? Oh, that's coming 2024 is when we get the Thunderbolts, which is gonna be lit. I hope everybody's ready for that. A team that's constantly trying to attack the Avengers. I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna get with that. Pina Colada said, "Bro, I got 12p in the bank. I believe you mean pounds, maybe 12 pounds. I would if I could, but can't. Hey, it's all good, man. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and supporting and dropping a like and a sub. Is if that's all you can do, it's still appreciated and it helps out tremendously on the channel. So I appreciate nonetheless. These are the different emojis, right? My man said, rapper, please tell me there's a Spotify. Nah, there's not a Spotify. I'm sorry. There is no Spotify. But I do got music, and I got music on the way and waiting. It's just all my stuff is broke down on me. So I got to get a new Mac so I can start editing all my music and stuff. Because I do the producing. So I edit it, I rap it. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of time. But I got a little trash Mac over here, so I gotta come and fix it, My man said, rap to us. I love your voice. I'm simping, even if I am a boy. Hey, bro, it's all good. Much love to you, yo. I'm not gonna spit nothing on Marvel Bros. I'm sorry. But I might throw a song in the Discord so y'all can check it out. Or I'll go live in the Discord and play some music for y'all there. Something like that. So yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy seems like it's going to be straight, super hot fire. I can't wait for it, bro. No cap. It seems like it's really going to be legit, too legit to quit. In fact, and yeah, man, that's basically all I got to say about that one. Let me know how you guys are feeling about the awesomeness that we're supposed to be hearing from there. I can't wait, yo. My man Ready Set said, I feel you. My hard drive just died and I just got my laptop back starting from scratch again. Damn, brother. Yeah, that's never the vibe. I've had to start from scratch like 3 or 4 times when it comes to music. No cap, just because of how crazy it gets and all the music that there is on the, you know what I mean? I'll have so much music that I have to literally figure out a way. Excuse me. I'll have so much music. I gotta like buy different hard drives, and it'll just take up the stuff. And yeah, bro, it's just crazy. Mama said, is the music private or are they online somewhere? I do have a couple mixtapes online, but they're older. I'll definitely drop them in the cord as well. I'll drop those in the cord for sure. I'll drop everything in the cord. My man said esports and music. Yeah, bro. I do a little bit of everything, bro. Rapper and esports. Yeah, I'll do a little bit of everything, my boy. No cap. Do a little bit of everything. I ain't working for nobody but myself, type of thing, you know? So got to do that in all the ways possible. Echo is the one that's coming up next, yo. That's the next one that we have to talk about on the list. Let's see what we have about Echo. I think for a lot of these other ones, we just have a lot of release dates. We don't really know what's going on with Echo. All we know is that we will be having Daredevil in Echo, and we're gonna also have, I believe, we're gonna have Kingpin in Echo as well. So those are gonna be the two hypes that's gonna really bring in Echo and have Echo go to that next level. I'm hoping Echo is not as cheesy as Hawkeye was, because me personally, I don't know about y'all, but me personally, I wasn't the biggest fan of Echo at all. Like, not even a minuscule amount. I was not. I was not a fan. I was like, bro, this what's happening right now. So let's bring this back up. Can I zoom in a little bit more? There we go. There we go. Now it's all nice and big. That's what she said. Hey yo. Yeah. And Loki season 2. How you guys feeling about that? Let me know how you guys feel about Echo. My man Demonic said, "Did you hear what Kevin Feige said about Spider-Man and Daredevil yet?" I don't think so. What did he say? Wait, what? The oil fat is like a steak, but it tastes like baby oil, bruh. What are you? Oh! I was like, is that what Doc said, man? Yo, you wildin', Doc. But much love to you, though. They're gonna be the leaders of the street level MCU. Oh no, I didn't see that he said that. I need an article or something so I can read that for sure, for sure. Shout out to Damn D, whoever that is in the chat. And Slobby Dobby, welcome to the Cord. And non P. Welcome all the new Cord members. What is this? Come back. That would be dope though. My man said I'm literally a delivery worker for Domino Pizza, bro. What are we talking about? Yo, what are we talking about? My man Peter Colada said Kevin Feige, aka the man with the trained sniper on all the actors in the MCU. 100%, bro. 100%. He got all the actors on lock for sure. Next up is Loki. What we know about Loki is basically nothing. We got a lot of different stuff going on in there. There's a lot of things going on within the Marvels. So yeah, it's a lot of things going on within the Marvels. The Marvels, I mean Loki, because we know from the stills that we saw from the set photos, they're at like a McDonald's, and I believe that Sylvie is working there. Sylvie works at a McDonald's now, and then we see that Loki and Mobius are working together. My man no longer has the jacket that has the big What does it say on the back of it? I can't even think. I can't think. I don't know why I can't think of what it said on the back of his jacket, but it definitely said something. Variant. There we go. He no longer has the variant on his back of his jacket. He is now a human, not a human, but he's now a part of the team, I guess you could say. So that's awesome. Shout out to him. And yeah, that I think is going to be solid. I hope we get to see a little bit more of Kang the Conqueror in there as well, because from what we saw from the last episode of Loki, Kang the Conqueror now is openly controlling the TVA instead of hiding behind the time. The damn, I don't know what the hell they're called. I'm not even going to play. The timekeepers, right? The timekeepers, yeah. My man Ready Set said, I'm nonfiction. I followed on IG as well and explained the name thing. LOL. Oh, okay. For sure. Yeah, make sure you guys let me what I would do is change your Discord name to whatever your name is on YouTube, because we pay attention to who comes in the chat a lot, and we pay attention to who shows love a lot, and then you guys will get different roles in the Discord, whether you guys will get different roles in the Discord whether you are super fam or not. So like because Ready Set, you've been here a couple of times, like you've been here multiple times. This isn't your first time on showing some love on the channel, so you probably get one of those roles as well. Setting up King the Conqueror, that's right. Sylvie be making me a chicken legend with a barbecue, bro. Y'all wilding in the chat, no cap. Wait, didn't Sylvie kill Loki? Sylvie killed He Who Remains, which was a variant of Kang at the end of time, chilling, setting everything forth. Everybody be speaking Marvel until Sensei says it's Sensei time. I don't even know what that means, baby. I don't even know what that means. Okay, coming up next after that is the Marvels, yo. And the Marvels is supposed to be freaking insane. Let's talk about all the leaks and stuff that we know about the Marvels as of now, right? When it comes to the Marvels, we saw at the end of Miss Marvel that Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel traded places. Oh, I guess I'm sorry. I guess if you guys haven't watched Miss Marvel, that's my bad for not warning you about that. But that's a spoiler warning. My bad. Spoiler alert for Miss Marvel if you haven't seen it. That's my bad. I apologize, because I definitely just started talking without even thinking about it. So that's my bad. Spoiler alert for Miss Marvel if you haven't seen it. So where not only did they trade places at the end of Miss Marvel, but according to leaks and stuff like that, we're supposed to see Inhumans in the Marvels, and we're supposed to see Black Bolt, the same Black Bolt that we saw. Well, not the same Black Bolt, but the same actor playing Black Bolt that was in Multiverse of Madness. It'll be there. It'll be his own Black Bolt for sure. So yeah, it was awesome, bro. It was awesome. It was awesome. It was such a great time. I had such a great time with that for sure. And not was such a great time with that. I think we're gonna have a great time with that movie, even though I'm hearing some really weird things, like it's supposed to be a musical. The Marvel's gonna be the descendants of the MCU. Hey yo, please no, please don't joke like that, bro. Please don't joke like that, please, bro, because I don't know what it is. First, we had that crazy announcement about Joker 2 being a musical, and then we have the announcement. Well, it's not really announcement. Rumors that Joker 2 is supposed to be a musical, and then more rumors that freaking the Marvels is supposed to be a musical. Like, what? That doesn't even make sense, bro. What are we doing right now? What are we doing? But yeah, apparently we're supposed to have the Inhumans in there, and one thing that I'm kind of thinking is that the mutants and the Inhumans might low-key be the same thing in the MCU. And whenever we are talking about an enhanced being or something along the lines of that, it always pertains to uh enhanced human. And instead of having the Celestials create um the mutants like it was in the comic books, maybe it's the Kree that created the mutants the way that the Kree created the humans, and they just kind of blend those stories together and throw it out there. So it's like in space, mutants are called Inhumans, but on Earth, mutants are just called mutants. You know what I mean? It might be some crazy thing like that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just making some guesses and some assumptions, but no matter what, I think it would be dope. Unless it's a musical, don't want that at all. Scarlet Witch Thanksgiving Project with Wanda traveling through Turkey trying to get redemption by saving people from villains that like mutated turkeys and the Dark Phoenix while she meets Mephisto. Bro, yo, I want whatever you smoking. Pina Colada says, ain't there a rumor that the Inhumans are just gonna be enhanced by the Kree? Yes. Gavin says, just need a Nova movie and my life will be complete. Bro, I'm telling you, that Nova movie will be peak if we do not get the beginning of the Nova movie being Thanos taking the Power Stone from Xandar. I don't even care about the movie. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna be honest, bro. Uh I'm just gonna be honest, yo. Um God, please don't make musicals. Yo, I can do this all day. You feel me? Your life will be complete by 2025 unless it gets canceled. Hey, yo. Ready Set says, I also added Ready Set Geek to my name so you guys will know in Discord since non fiction is my name on everything else. All right, for sure. Yeah. If you could just throw it in parentheses or something like that, or throw an AKA on there for sure. Those are all fine and dandy, you guys. Just want to make sure we know who everyone is. You know what I mean? Yeah, just to make sure we know who you guys are. Avengers Secret Wars as a musical, garbage. Thor 5, the musical, will be the best movie in the Thor franchise. Any Thor movie will be better than that. Who is this Nova? Oh man. Pina Colada said, the book! It's the book! Demonic said, I said, never mind. No. The book of Ashanti. You're wild. Hey, for real. For real, though. Yo, hilarious. Dr. Vince says, it knows everything. Facts, it does. My boy Justice. Yo, what's up with it, Justice? Welcome to the chat. Everybody show some love to Justice. He's an OG around here, yo. Everybody shout out to Justice for show, for show. Pina Colada said, the way you slowly grabbed the book and grabbed it and looked so dissatisfied. Bruh, did you like that? Did you like that? That was a good one. Yeah. I thought so. Musicals are my favorite parts in every movie, if I'm not mistaken. A fish dead ground and what? Hey, yo, my man. I don't know what you're talking about. I almost fainted right now reading that comment. I'm not gonna lie. Omi Wonder, homie, what's up with it, bruh? Hello there, Sensei. And any doubts I had in Marvel were put to bed in Hall H yesterday. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, Omi Wonder, homie, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, Best Card Batman, bro. It was crazy. Hall H was insane. All the announcements, everything that we got, it was just scrumptious, bro. I was super hyped, bro. I was super hyped. I'm still hyped right now. I don't know when this hype is gonna go away. It might go away this week, might go away next week, it might not go away at all because that She-Hulk trailer was crazy. Like everything that we're getting is about to be insane. Yeah, got everybody showing love to Justice. Yes, sir. Much love to all y'all. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna make a top notch edit of you bringing out that big book of Marvel, and I will show it to my mother. Hey, yo, I appreciate you, bro. You're wildin'. Hey, and I just want to know. I saw y'all saying that I hit that note crazily. Someone said I was sounding like Beyonce. You're wildin'. Pina colada, you're wildin'. Demonic said, "Hey, yo, that note was crazy, Sensei." Yo, y'all are hilarious. Gavin says, if Killmonger comes back, I feel like it would make sense because Killmonger said, I don't know where the next part of your comment is, my boy. Oh, okay, here we go. Because he said in the movie, and because Namor brought him back to life in comics. Oh, I don't think I knew about Namor bringing him back to life. I'm gonna be completely honest, brother. I'm gonna be completely honest. Justice said, "Yo, how you doing, Justice, man? How did you feel about those freaking crazy announcements, bro? How did you feel about those crazy announcements? It was definitely next level. I wasn't ready at all, bro. Um, Blame it on the automatic Apple, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. My man said, bro, it's 5 a.m. Where's the time gone? Yo, I have no idea. I don't know how it's 5 a.m., but we have definitely been live for 2 hours. And I can't believe that. It does not feel like we've been live for 2 hours right now, y'all. Like you guys are awesome. Thank you for being here and rocking with your boy. Baby Rocket might be more awesome than Baby Groot. I think it's just gonna be sad and just heartbreaking and just tears. Uh Doc says I finished the fourth chapter of Moby Dick when you showed the Loki season 2 project. Yes. Fire. Man, I lost my mind. Yo, Justice, I almost threw my chair out the sliding glass window. It was crazy. I was so hype. I was knocking things over. I almost flipped my table over. I was so hype, bro. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. I was like, bro, this is wild. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Like they're literally giving us everything. Like I'm not even gonna. I have no shame. Before it happened, I 100% was like, nah, bro, this isn't like we're not going to see any Avengers announcements. Like I was literally saying it to the chat. I was like, I don't think we're going to see Avengers. I don't think we're going to see Avengers. I don't think we're going to see this. I don't think we're going to see that. They're probably going to save everything for D23 and Disney Plus Day. And then, bro, it was just hype. It was crazy. I couldn't even believe it. I couldn't even believe it, bro. I couldn't even believe it. It was so amazing. I got to get a video editor or something so I can go back and get these clips of the stream and post them because it just takes so long. But you know, I just be doing so much. It's so hard to go back and clip things sometimes. Shout out to Remy and Demonic. Pina Colada says, I was just in my room going crazy over Snap with my friend. Literally, bro. Uh, Justice says, I was not ready for that. I thought they were going to do it for D23 too. Literally, bro. I was like, yo, we are not getting anything for this. Like, don't have my hopes up because everything's going to be coming at D23. And then they were like, hey, what are you doing? Don't you ever put any doubt in us. And then, yeah, bro. And then it was just amazingness from then on. I was like, not prepared at all. But we're also getting Blade, yo. We're getting Blade. Blade is what's next after the Marvels, and Blade is supposed to be wild. I'm hoping that is literally next level, yo. It'll be next level for sure, for sure. I think Blade will really be that supernatural spookiness that we get that we need in the MCU right now, like we were talking about before, you know? Like Blade is really gonna like Blade needs to be R so we can get like that spiciness. Do you guys want Blade to be R or do you want it to be uh PG-13? R? R? Yeah, give it to us R. I see you guys saying R, R, R. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. I definitely want it to be rated R as well. I think that would make the movie like 10 times better, bro. Just so they could just chop things off and just, oh, yeah, bro. Yeah, Demonic said it best. I want to see blood coming off the R symbol 100, bro, because that would be so awesome. Yeah, Blade, bro. I'm so hyped for Blade. Literally, vampires, bro. And apparently, we're gonna have my guy Anthony Starr be Dracula for that movie. That's just a rumor. That's not confirmed. I think that's like one of the only rumors that we really have when it comes to that movie is that Anthony Starr starring as Dracula. If you guys don't know who Anthony Starr is, it's our boy Homelander from The Boys as Dracula, possibly. This isn't confirmed. This is just what they've been talking about and I'm here for it 100%. I need that, bro. I need it. Like no cap. I need it, bro. If they do, I might get involved. Yo, yeah, I don't think they can screw it up either. When you think about it, Blade is what really saved us. Like it saved Marvel. Blade is the reason why we have the MCU today. Your boy is getting parched. Your boy's getting parched. That's why we have the MCU today, yo. Is because Blade came through making like $100 million and saving Marvel and allowed us not have to sell any more freaking characters off. You know what I mean? Like, bro, shout out to Blade. Like, so hopefully they do it right. And we got Mahershala. Come on, son. Come on, son. It's about to be crazy. Anthony deserves an Oscar for The Boys. I definitely agree with that, Pina Colada. No cap. I think with this next one, it's really going to be the one, bro. It's really going to be the one. I want to see him be a menace. Hell yeah. I want to see him be a menace too, Demonic. Ready Set says, I feel like Daredevil will be the actual test for more mature themed visuals coming to Disney Plus because they have to at least match what Netflix did, and that joint was bloody. Oh yeah, crazy bloody, bro. And I think they are. I think that's why they put Punisher and Daredevil on Disney Plus. Like it's on Disney Plus right now to where we can watch it. And I think that's because they want us to be ready for that level of intensity with Daredevil again. You know, I don't see why not. I don't see how you go backwards, to be completely honest. I don't think it's possible. Like, I just don't think it's possible whatsoever. And we can keep talking about Blade, but moving on to Ironheart, we don't know too much about Ironheart. All we know about Ironheart is it's coming fall 2023. Blade's coming November 2023, November 3rd, 2023. So around the same time, how we're getting Black Panther this year, we'll be having Blade next year. Ironheart, I think that'll be dope, but I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. We don't know anything about that show. I think it'll be awesome. Hopefully, we see Rhodey in there. I think Rhodey being in that movie could help a lot because one, he's black. Okay, like, and I think that would just really, really help. No cap. And then two, he also knows how to use the Iron Man stuff as well. So I think those two things would really help the show. I'm just saying because if she's going to be from Wakanda, she is definitely going to be more out. I mean, she's gonna want a black role model, is what I think of. You know what I mean? Like that's just all I can really think of. I don't know. I don't know. I hope that makes sense, you guys. I'm not trying to say like you know what I mean, but he's literally the best person to help her with like having the suit because he was literally trained by the person that made them. So yeah, I think that would be the strat. And then we have Agatha, Coven of Chaos, originally called House of Harkness, but it's now been changed to Coven of Chaos. And that's going to no doubt have big ties to either Cathan, Wanda, or just darkness in general. Maybe it's like holy shit, maybe that is like our lead into the Midnight Suns. You know what I mean? That is our lead into the universe literally going to be like introduced to the supernatural stuff, since we don't have the Book of the Damned now. You know what I mean? Since we don't have, what is that damn book called? The Book of Vishanti, and then the other book is called, I'm drawing a blank, you guys. Please help me. The Darkhold. Thank you, Justice, my boy. Yes, the Darkhold, yo. I don't know why that was out of my, like, bro. I couldn't find it in my brain to save my life, but I'm thinking about so much stuff right now, so it would be awesome. So it's okay. Yep. And then what was I talking about? I was thinking so much. Oh, so since the Darkhold isn't, in the universes anymore, now supernatural things can roam free, and maybe that's what her story, her show is about. It's about figuring that out. As I agree, you can't go backwards. Yeah, 100%, you can't go backwards. It's not the strat. From Shibuya, have you heard that Deadpool 3 might be in February 2024 slot? Yes, I have heard of that. And I would like that. I'm thinking we're going to get that announcement as well as all the other things at D23. Speaking of vampires, I heard that Werewolf by Night special might slap with Swamp Thing and Elsa Bloodstone. Man Thing, yeah. Yep, that's I think we were kind of talking about that when you weren't here. I don't think you were here yet, Beskar Batman. Yeah. Bro, we were talking about that earlier. We talked about Man Thing completely, and it seems like it's going to be crazy wild, bro. It seems like Werewolf by Night is going to be crazy wild, and we get that this October. My man Nonfiction, aka, says, "I'm so glad that Black Panther is still dropping on my B-Day. Oh, that's lit, bro. What a hell of a birthday present." When does Werewolf by Night come out? October 1st or 2nd or something like that. I don't know exactly when. Demonic says Midnight Suns. I'm grabbing the book. The Big Book of Marvel. Let's check out Midnight Suns, because I actually really do want to read this one for myself as well. Because I don't think I feel like, I don't know if we've looked them up before. I think we have, but I don't know if we have. Nah, bro, don't be sorry. It's all good. I'm just messing with you. I love reading. I love going into the book and finding them and explaining it to you guys. That's what I'm here for, yo. So you don't have to apologize. Damn, I don't think they're in here. How are they not in here? I'll be damned. Yeah, I don't think the Midnight Suns is in this G thing, bro. Whoa, that's wild. Damn, they got Morbius and they ain't got the Midnight Suns. Is it the Midnight Suns? I don't think it's the Midnight Suns. I think it's just Midnight Suns. Let's see. Damn. The Midnight Suns. Nah, I don't think Midnight Suns are in here, bro. Why though? We got the Thunderbolts in here, but we ain't got the Midnight Suns. Son? Hey, yo, that's crazy. Hey, yo, fam, that's crazy. I guess I'm gonna have to hit a Google. Damn, it's been a minute since I haven't found something in this book. That's why I got to get like 4 different ones, yo. Because it's like, yo, some stuff only has the newer. I think that book only has like some of the newer ones, or the older ones, and not the newer ones. No, I don't want the game. I want the actual comic. Here we go. Midnight Suns. All right. 9 beings with whoa. 9 beings with ties to the occult were drawn together by Doctor Doom to battle Lilith and her demonic children, the Lilin. The various individuals that comprised the initial group had already had their own brushes with the Lilin. Jesus. Most were unaware of the full magnitude of their predicament until Strange magically drew them together to halt an incursion of Lilin in Greenland. Whoa. The disparate warriors were not formally grouped at the time, and some of their number were openly hostile to others, only working together out of a need to deal with the more imminent threat posed by the demons. Despite this, Strange still named them collectively as the 9 after sending most of them away in the aftermath of the battle. The 9 battled Lilith and her Lilin on multiple occasions. They were forced to battle fellow member Blade when he was transformed into Switchblade by the Darkhold. They also investigated Spider X. After the final battle with Zarathos, the remaining members were branded as the Order of the Midnight Suns. A new Midnight Suns team was briefly formed by Morbius to hunt zombies that had infiltrated their Earth from another reality to try and spread their hunger virus. Holy crap, that sounds awesome. When Doctor Strange used magic to rebuild Las Vegas, Hotel Inferno emerged with it. The tower's influence began to change the citizens of Las Vegas, making them act on their very base instinct and impulse. In turn, for even the lesser sins, their souls were taken by Mephisto. It also engulfed the heroes at the present scene, namely Falcon, Captain Marvel, Thor, Hawkeye, and Black Panther, who were turned into Ghost Riders. Whoa. Bats, the ghost of Stefan's talking dog, sought Wong's help to assist Steven. My bad, not Stefan, Steven. Wong decided to summon Strange's aid, a new Midnight Suns. Ooh. Oh, snap. All right, here this. Check out. Here's the new Midnight Suns that Wong formed. Come on, what's happening? My bad, yo. My thing is tripping right now. Blade, Mr. Knight, Elsa Bloodstone, Dr. Voodoo, Man Thing, Iron Fist, and Ghost Rider to lead them. Whoa. Whoa. That sounds super dope, Sauce. That sounds really cool. I'm not even gonna lie. That sounds freaking awesome, bro. Book. Not the book. The Book of Alaska. What? Uh Even though I'm a nerd, I still don't know much more expanded knowledge of the MCU as I should. Hey, it's all good. That's what we're here for, baby. That book brings so much nostalgia. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, because it really just gives you a whole set of what to know. Morbius is the best Marvel movie Sony has ever made. Mm, I mean, it's all right. It's definitely not better than um the Amazing Spider-Man or the first Spider-Man for that. Any of the Spider-Mans, to be honest. What book is that? It's a Marvel encyclopedia. Yep, an encyclopedia for Marvel. Yes, sir. That's what it is. It's a Marvel encyclopedia, the big book of Marvel. This is actually the cover right here. It ripped off one day. It was a heartbreak. It was a heartbreak. It was a heartbreak. My man Ready Set says, well, Riri is from Chicago in the comics, super genius level, and attends MIT at 15, builds suits from parts found at MIT, but now it will probably be from damage control in MIT. I think she's gonna. I mean, we know she's gonna be in Wakanda forever, and we do know that the Ironheart series is actually actively right now being shot. It's being filmed right now in Chicago, actually, to be like so. And then apparently we're gonna see those forces that we saw from the trailer that come in and they have the guns and everything. They're coming in to kidnap her, if I'm not mistaken, from what we know about that like from what we know. Um, yeah, it's the book of all knowingness, except for the Midnight Suns. Exactly. Not slash E dance too. What is this? GTA RP, baby? um I think a few scenes of Black Panther will take place in Chicago when Shuri and Okoye go to find her. Marvel had footage of a chase last year before filming stopped when Shuri actress broke her foot. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Oh yeah, you see, I remember you talked about them for before. Yeah. We've talked about them before for sure. The fragrance. um Do you think there will be variants of Cap, Iron Man, Black Widow, Hawkeye, or Hulk? 100% for Secret Wars. 100% we're going to have variants of everybody, bro. Everybody. Do you think Marvel Zombies can bite Ghost Rider? No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Um, who's playing as Ironheart? I do not even know the actress's name. Here she goes. I guess I went right past her name on. Dominique Thorne. This is her making her freaking Iron Man suit. Like, bruh, look at the symmetry. That's gonna be crazy solid, yo. Is Ironheart now Wakandan or something? No, she's not now Wakandan. They just basically protect her and take her to they protect her and take her to Wakanda the same way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's because she's awesome and a genius, and it's probably because Doctor Doom is trying to kidnap her. Because yeah, When the homie says, "Bro, I'm gonna lose it if we get a Doctor Doom post-credit scene in Wakanda Forever and the Namor scenes with him descending on the throne." Bro, I'm telling you, bro, it's about to be crazy. We are getting all of that. Apparently, this is from the leaks that we've heard about on the channel, right? Apparently, Doctor Doom is like funding a mission that we see those submarine dudes go into the water with in the Wakanda Forever trailer. So those are funded by him, and Riri Williams has created a device that finds vibranium, that basically locates vibranium, and that's what they're in the ocean for. They're looking for more of it. They're looking for more of the vibranium, and that's what's going to cause all the issues with Namor, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then at the end, we're supposedly get that the Doctor Doom credit scene with him setting up the whole war between Wakanda and Atlantis. Nice. Is it made out of vibranium? Not that we know of currently. Bam, damn, my lips is all blockaba. From what we know from leaks, right, is that her suit will be like Mark One of the Iron Man suit, like how he made his and the cave type of vibe. That's how hers is gonna be, but it's gonna be used from it's gonna be made out of like car parts and stuff like that. We do have leaks of pops that show what she looks like, but I don't necessarily want to check out. I want us to be able to, kind of accept it and experience it together. But if you guys are okay with seeing what the pop looks like, let me know, because I might show it. um I was so happy when they announced her showing up because I read some of her first comics. Oh, that's freaking awesome, bro. That's awesome. Pina Colada says, "Where are the Thunderbolts at?" The Thunderbolts don't come. The Thunderbolts aren't right here, bro. The Thunderbolts aren't right here. We'll get to that soon, though. Demonic says, "Ooh, back to the classics. I can't wait to honestly, I miss Mark One generation suits. Oh yeah. And her generation suit is supposed to be freaking awesome. Like she's supposed to still have like exposed body parts, and then I don't know. It's supposed to be like Gundam style, I guess is the best way to kind of explain it. I don't know. I'm curious if Pepper Potts will return during Ironheart, since in the comics she helps her out a lot after Stark dies and Stark becomes her AI assistant, like Wednesday for Iron Man and Spider-Man. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see Pepper come back like that, unfortunately. I think we might see I just think we might see Rhodes take that position instead, because I think the actress Pepper Potts kind of doesn't want to do Marvel stuff anymore, if I'm not mistaken. But I would love to see her in the show. I would love to see her in the show and really take a liking to her and stuff. I would really love that. Um, I think that would be pretty awesome. I hate CGI suits. I agree. CGI suits. Well, I don't hate them, but I just think they could have been better. Aren't they in phase 5? I thought they ended it. Thunderbolts is after Captain America. So that's why you don't see it right here. Because we get Captain America New World Order and then we get Thunderbolts. And then Daredevil. Agatha Coven of Chaos already kind of touched on that a lot because of all the other stuff that we've talked about. So Coven of Chaos, Coven of Chaos that look for chaos stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know what we could be looking for that. It's going to be crazy though. Daredevil Born Again, you guys, I don't know if you know this, but not only is Kingpin set to return as the villain, but we're also supposed to get, what is it, 18 episodes, bro. 18 episodes. 18 episodes of Daredevil, yo. If that's not confirmation enough that it's gonna be bloody. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, yo. Like for real, it's gonna be next level. And then Captain America: New World Order. I kind of think this is gonna be some type of Serpent Society stuff or something like that. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if it was something like that. To get more of the, we need to more of the ground level MCU stuff anyway. But I just think that Captain America: New World Order will be freaking crazy. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I like the little addition of the little wings because Falcon is now Cap. Yeah, Serpent Society is from the comics, and Serpent Society was also the initial name of the Winter Soldier, if I'm not mistaken. And then after this, after Captain America: New World Order, we have Thunderbolts that will end Phase 5. And Thunderbolts will be featuring Yelena Belova, Taskmaster, US Agent, Ghost, Abomination, and Baron Zemo. My bad. I had to really like tap in a little bit. Yeah, and I think that's gonna be freaking GOAT status. I'm no cap. I think Thunderbolts might be next level, bro. And that's gonna be like our first team up Avengers type movie. Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah, it's gonna be wild. Daredevil gonna be bloodthirsty. Oh yeah, that's right. Aren't there a lot of people on Twitter mad at Marvel for calling it New World Order because the name involves Nazis and Jews or something? Not that I know of. I mean, the New World Order is a real thing outside of the conspiracy theory, like that's a real thing that like people were really looking to create. And we're technically living in the New World Order right now from like way back in the day that they were trying to create. And this is all no like this isn't I'm like not even being a conspiracy theorist type of person or anything like that. Demonic says, honestly, I was hesitant, but after I saw that suit, shield, and his wings, OMG, I loved it. Oh, yeah, bruh. It was, bruh, peak. The way he looks is great. the way, the way Falcon looks as Captain America live action is awesome. The way the new Captain America looks is awesome. I don't know how to say it correctly. Like, I know it's a long time, but until we see, like, we got to see Captain America in of these. We have to see Falcon as Cap in something else, or we need to hear someone else call him Captain America in another show or something like that. We need acknowledgement. We need some acknowledgement on that before 2020 effing 4, bro. That's super long from now. That's way too long. We need to see him in She-Hulk or something. You know what I'm saying? Falcon as Captain America is surprisingly very comic accurate. Oh yeah, he's awesome. Especially what in one of those is it an Age of Ultron or is that an Annihilation story when Captain America basically like gives up. He's like basically like, bruh, we can't win, it's over. And then, like my guy comes through with the love. My man Falcon takes on the moniker of being Captain America and is like, hey, I'm out here. Kiwi, what's up with it, Kiwi Kirby? Welcome to the chat. I hope you're having a good day today. I have a feeling Ghost Rider will be introduced in either Blade, Agatha, or Daredevil. Daredevil would definitely be an interesting place to introduce Ghost Rider, but I am not against it for Blade and Agatha. I think Blade and Agatha are the best places to introduce him. I think Agatha, Coven of Chaos, is the best place to introduce him, though. To be completely honest, yo. To be completely honest, that is what I think about that. And then that is phase 5, and phase 6 is Phase 6 is freaking Fantastic Four, and then the two Avengers movie, and that's all we really know. And that's all we really know. But I know we've already read what I'm about to read, but I'm about to read it again because I am it has me hyped up, and this is the kind of awesomeness that we can expect to see happening in the MCU, at least I think. Okay? This may not be positive, but this is what I'm thinking is what we're going to see. And this is by I don't know what his name is, but it's Task is not going to SDCC. Don't know what their name is on Twitter because the Twitter handle is cut off right there. But we're gonna check this out and we're gonna read all this awesome sauceness, and then it's gonna give us all a nice, refreshing look as where we're going into the MCU from here on out. Okay, so I hope you guys are all ready. And let's check it. And we're gonna check this out. We already checked this out one time, so if you guys are here, you already know a little bit, but you might find out some more stuff that you didn't know before. But we're about to get it going, baby. Let's see. You think Red Skull is going to be hella racist, bro? I don't think so. Just because he's been on Vormir for like 30 years. And, I'm pretty sure being isolated like that, I think that could change a person. Call Me Jay says, I think Blade could set up Ghost Rider. I think it's possible, Jay, but I think Blade has a lot to set up. And I don't think it's very possible because they're going to set so much up. So if they do something like Agents of Shield to where like Ghost Rider is like connected to the Darkhold type of thing, then I'm all for it. You know what I mean? And it's like because the Darkhold's been destroyed, like we're going to see in this text right here, because the Darkhold has been destroyed, maybe snap, maybe that caused Ghost Rider not to be created, but at least to be introduced. Captain America being British was a missed opportunity. We could have seen a Revolutionary War movie. My man said your twin. Yeah, literally. All right, let's check this out and then I'll get back into the comments. I keep seeing people saying that Phase 4 has no direction. Well, this was obviously before San Diego Comic-Con when this is posted. So let me help y'all out. Remember how previous phases introduced Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy, Ant-Man, and then it made it all connect? That's what's happening now for those you not paying attention. What the heck is going on? There we go. First, we're getting the Thunderbolts. These will most likely be the new Avengers like team till they come back somehow. We've been introduced to U.S. Agent and Yelena, both visited by Contessa, with more returning. I'm pretty sure Abomination, Zemo, and Ghost will be back. Young Avengers, almost every project in Phase 4 has introduced a new young character. From Miss Marvel to Kate Bishop, Speed and Wiccan, Patriot, America Chavez, etc. A whole and Homegirl from Thor Love and Thunder. There's so much more still coming as well. This one is important. Now check this out. This is the one that I really love. The Darkhold. Now, if they do it like the comics, the Darkhold is the reason why all the things that go bump in the night exist. Vampires, werewolves, etc., all from the Darkhold. But now all of its versions are destroyed and someone will need to stop them. Okay? At the after credit scene of Shang-Chi, I was wondering why Carol was there. Anything Shang-Chi related doesn't tie with Captain Marvel. But then in Miss Marvel, I see that she also has jewelry that will most likely tie to Kree technology, which explains that beacon that we saw from the end of Shang-Chi. Moon Knight and Thor Love and Thunder introduced us to a new side of the MCU, the gods. Not only do they exist, but they all meet up and talk to each other. I think this will all lead to the War of the Realms, and all of these gods will soon go to war with Thor caught right in the middle. Loki has already introduced us to the idea of alternative worlds where the characters we know and love exist but differently. There were a lot of things that were foreshadowing to the future as well, from the Living Tribunal to Kang to Kang Tower. Let's not forget Kang Tower that was there. Um, and we also saw the Living Tribunal in Thor: Love and Thunder and in Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness. Hawkeye accomplished numerous things. It introduced us to Kate Bishop and accomplished a simple goal: the introduction to Street MCU. We can now tell a story of the street level heroes that begins here with Echo and will lead to Daredevil, brought to you by Kingpin, baby. And Eternals, one of the biggest things the MCU is now heading towards is space. This film showed not only the history of the MCU, but also showed how Earth fits in all of it. This film will age like fine wine in the future and could be the catalyst for what leads the way to introduce mutants, baby. Miss Marvel has already kicked off the idea of mutants in the MCU. And if my theory is correct, that will also continue in Wakanda Forever, where they reveal Namor is a mutant as well. This could also explain why he's not blue and breathe air. The last thing is in Multiverse of Madness, we start to learn about the incursions, the worlds colliding and being destroyed. This is why everyone is saying Secret Wars is coming. This will be the new end game. Feel free to add anything you think might be missing. I guess. Bruh, come on. Like, this is literally what we're like. We're literally seeing all of this stuff form in front of us, you guys. What a time to be a nerd. What a time to be a nerd. Kiwi says Punisher has to show up in Daredevil and Thunderbolts, right? Nah. I'm okay with that not happening. That doesn't have to happen. Whoa, what's happening? Yeah, I don't think that needs to happen. I think it can happen, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think they're going to have Daredevil be more of the street level guy. And I think someone else even said it earlier in the chat that Spider-Man and Daredevil were going to be more of like the leaders of the street level MCU stuff, which I could definitely see. Yelena believes, or whatever the last name is. You're wilding. What's up with it, Fresh? How you doing? I hope you're having a good one today. Can't stay, just checking in to say good work, dude. Oh, much love to you, Fresh. I appreciate all the love from all of you guys. Make sure you drop a like and a sub so we can keep vibing together like we've been doing. For sure, for sure. OMG, Erisham. Yeah, Erisham. Wait, maybe Ghost Rider and Werewolf by Night? That's what I've seen a lot of people saying in the chat right now. Sony gave Marvel permission to use Spider-Man, maybe Kratos. Maybe we get Null somewhere. Wait, what's the difference between alternative timelines and a different universe? Because they're told to be different thing, but they look the same. Bruh. All right. All right. Let me find. Hold on. Let me find the comment, the conversation that me and Demonic had. All right, here it is. I'm gonna read this to you guys just so this will kind of cover what's going on here. Okay, so Demonic asked this question in our Discord at one time as well, and this is the answer that he received. So I'll give the question and then I'll give the answer. When Endgame dropped the context of time travel, it was based on the Back to the Future explained by the Hulk. You mess with the past, you affect the future, but that utterly collapsed once the Ancient One explained the timeline again, making it turn into a tree that continues and breaks off if something is interrupted, and also means it's not even their past, it's another universe's past, or which begs the question, how did Captain America even get to another life and appear in that universe as an old man? Which utterly breaks the concept of which the Ancient One explained the timeline. Then we get Loki explaining somewhat like the Ancient One did, but leaves the question: how did the TVA allow the Avengers to tamper with timelines, causing pathways? How did they allow Captain America to stay in the past, which utterly breaks the TVA's rules? Then we get Doctor Strange, which makes the concept of the multiverse seem as though it can be created just by dreaming of another universe, which the multiverse seems to have aspects of the timeline. So there's no such thing as a multiverse if time only is held in one path, meaning all the timelines there is no all the universes are in the Loki concept, universes breaking off from their timeline. All of the MCU writers couldn't communicate. Okay. So this was the response. This is my response to that. All right. Okay, I see what you're saying, but you have to remember that Hulk didn't know how time travel worked. He just theorized it would be like Back to the Future. The Ancient One didn't retcon, she clarified. The Ancient One explained that that if an Infinity Stone was taken from the timeline, it would cause an alternate timeline where that Infinity Stone disappears from the universe, which causes a branch timeline. You have to remember this term of branch timeline, all right, you guys? Now, next, when it comes to the TVA, their entire creation was based off of a lie. They pruned all timelines that He Who Remains wanted pruned. He did this because every other path outside of the one he made led to Kang the Conqueror being created and starting a multiversal war. So, the entire point of the TVA was to stop branching timelines. Don't let the name confuse you, and don't let time travel confuse you, because more than anything, the TV was created to stop the multiverse from being created, because with the multiverse comes Kang. The snap. What Cap did and everything in between was all allowed by He Who Remains, because he knew the path led to Loki and Sylvie being with him. Kevin Feige also came out and confirmed that Doctor Strange's spell in No Way Home failed because of what Sylvie and Loki did. The multiverse that we see in Doctor Strange and in What If are all branching timelines, where instead of what happened in the 616 MCU universe, something else happens. And since He Who Remains and the TVA are technically outside of every multiverse and timeline, it's safe to say no matter when He Who Remains dies, the entire multiverse explodes and branches at the same time. We even saw this happen multiple times in Loki, first on the old screen and then again with the cosmic energy. Doctor Strange was just showing that when you sleep, you are viewing your multiversal self, not creating a new universe. It's just showing you a alternate one. Okay, so I hope that helped a little bit. Pina Colada says, so alternate timelines are just alternate universes. Yes, that is the best way to look at it. Yes, the alternate, because in an alternate timeline, something different happens, and in the multiverse, it is something different happening. You know what I mean? The okay, so think about it like this: with every decision creates a new multiverse, basically, right? Any decision that we make, like if I decided to just end this live right here, right now, just not say nothing, just end it. That branches off into a different multiverse. Let's say a meteorite comes in and falls on, like, just falls right in my backyard, and then I go out and touch it, and then I become a freaking mutant off of that, and now I have powers, and now they call me Marvel Bro, and that's my superhero name. That's its own universe. But every branching timeline creates a completely new universe, because there's no way that it couldn't. The only way that another timeline could exist is if there was another universe for that timeline to exist in. So when it comes to branching timelines and multiverses, those are the same thing for sure, because every branching timeline creates a new multiverse. Demonic says, do you think Sony and Fox and everyone who owns superheroes are happy as fuck that Marvel is blowing up and constantly expanding, making other companies' heroes become more expensive? So when Marvel wants to buy them, it's going to be a big bag for them. Yo, I mean, yeah, I think they're pretty juiced off of it. Uh, Doc says, despite Loki's great TV series and storyline, Green Goblin definitely is the best villain in Phase 4. I mean, he's there. Kiwi says, do you think Steven knows about the Avengers, or was Mark in control up until we start the show? I don't know if Moon Knight is even in our multiverse, yo. Like, I don't know that. I don't know what. I don't even know when it takes place. I don't know what's going on with that show. It seems so self-contained that it doesn't seem like it's in our 616. It just doesn't seem like it. But I know it is most likely, but it just doesn't feel like it is, yo. And I just need a little bit more answers. I ain't got the answers, Sway, for that one. For Moon Knight, I ain't got the answers for Moon Knight, yo. So how old was Cap? So how was old Cap able to talk to Falcon? Because shouldn't have that made a new universe? Okay, so the same way that uh once all the other time stones are put back into the rightful place, it doesn't cause a branch theory, a branching timeline, right? The fact that old Cap exists in the background of the MCU the whole time, it makes it to where it's like putting back the Infinity Stone, because he gets put back in his timeline and he still's living the rest of his life. It's just that, like, that is like Cap going back in time and being an old man and living his life is something that He Who Remains allowed, like how he allowed Thanos to do his thing and how the TVA allowed them to put back all the Infinity Stones. He puts himself back into the MCU where he needs to be, and then he gives Falcon the shield, so that makes him Captain America now. So Steve Rogers still exists. You know what I mean? Like, Steve Rogers' story is going back and putting the timeline back together. So he fixes the branching timelines. So he therefore gets a little, he gets a little leeway. He gets a little leeway. My man Demonic said, laughing my ass off, Sensei gave himself an origin story. I guess I did. Rumi's rolling. I guess I did. Hey Sensei, what would you choose as a superpower? If I got to pick one, man, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure about that one, to be honest. I think I would probably go with, like, have you guys seen Jumper? I would probably want some powers like that, just being able just being able to teleport. I think teleportation would rock socks. Uh the Marvel Cinematic Multiverse. Yeah, for real. Just feels right to call it that. The way that I'm looking at it is like the cinematic multiverse will be for anything that is multiverse related, like, directly. And then the cinematic universe is for things that take place within the 616 continuity that we know of. Pina Colada says, my brain melted for real. Hey, bro, I feel it. It'd be like that. Uh, Tarek, what's up with it? Tarek, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. I hope you're having a good one today, yo. What do you think of the Sony verse they're building? Because I'm gonna be honest, after Venom 2 and hearing how they want to make Craven a Steve Irwin type character, my hype is pretty dead. I agree. I agree. I'm way more hyped about Into the Spider Verse or Across the Spider Verse 1 and 2. I'm way more hyped about that than anything else that Sony verse has going on. And then, yeah, I agree with the Craven Steve Irwin thing. Yeah, that's super lame. I think Madam Web might have capabilities to be amazing, though. No cap. I think it has a possibility to be amazing, bro. Um Dr. Vince says, Pina colada, bro, is this a joke? Brains don't melt unless it's a nuke or hot radiation. Over time as we speak, our brains slowly decay unless this is just a joke. Bro, Dr. Vince, bro, you're hilarious, bro. um Pina Colada says, so the timeline just felt bad for him and let him be. Not necessarily, but you have to think him living his life back until that moment is what is him putting the time stone back in to where it needs to be, if that makes sense. Like hit Cap living his life with Peggy all the way to that moment where he's there giving Falcon his shield. That is him getting put back into the timeline where he's supposed to be. So he technically never goes anywhere. You know what I mean? Because he's as old as he would have been anyway, type of vibe, I guess. Kiwi says, where was old Cap when Peggy was dying? He's the dude. The writers already said he's the one that Peggy falls in love with and has kids with and everything. So when Cap meets Peggy and she says that she remarried or and all that stuff that she talks about, and now she has a man, like how she got a man and all that, he was the dude that she was talking about in that movie. Kiwi says, I choose flame on as a power. Ooh, that's nice. I like that power. Exactly. Cap was going back to his timeline. They always said he was a soldier out of time. So he was fit in like he never left. Yeah, because you have to really like what Reddy said is saying basically what Reddy said is saying is that Cap has always been an anomaly in time to begin with because he was frozen and he never got to live in his time period anyway. So like technically, I don't want to confuse anybody like this, but technically, you know what, I'm not even gonna say it because I don't want to confuse anybody. So yeah, him getting put back. So him going back to his timeline and living his life out with Peggy was him being put back as the time stone. Yep. I would choose reality manipulation if I were you. Yeah, I was thinking reality manipulation, but that's just so OP, and I don't like OP stuff. You know what I mean? Like if anything, I would be more on like the Edward Elric vibe. You know, Full Metal Alchemist. I would probably want to be like a Big Daddy Alchemist type of guy. You know? Pina Colada wants super speed. Xeno wants super speed too. I think super speed is. I don't know. Super speed and teleportation, one of those, like I just think being able to teleport would be way better than super speed because it's like I would like every time I blink, I could teleport, like I could boom. Like all I gotta do is blink to teleport. I mean, that would cause some real gruesome stuff. Like, what if your eyelids get cut off? Can you still teleport? Like, you know what I mean? Ready Set says now the question is, did Cap act as Cap during his time period once he returned, or did he just be Steve Rogers? Because that could have some world altering effects. I think I honestly don't think he did anything as Steve Rogers. I think if he did anything, he went to the freaking moon and had like a moon base, like comic book Nick Fury style. And I think if he told anyone, it would be Nick Fury, to be completely honest. Ogre said, do you think Claw will resurface in the MCU? I think it's very possible for Ulysses Claw to come back, and I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back in like Armor Wars or like, even one of the Wakanda series that we get, and we know we're supposed to also be getting a Okoye series, and I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back for one of those. I don't think he died, right? He didn't die, did he? Did he die? I don't know if he died. I don't think he died though. Ready Set says the TVA was actually fans of Avengers. They stated in the series that they allowed them to do what they were doing because they were the Avengers. Yeah, but you also have to remember that everything that they said was basically a lie because Kang is controlling all of that. So really, it happened everything that the Avengers did and if they were fans of the Avengers, it was because of Kang. You know what I mean? Like it was one of those type of things. Especially because now that we realize not all the multiverses have an Avengers team. And that's something that I really, really am a fan of. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a big fan of that. I think it'll make sense to me one day. Demonic says, so he kissed his niece? He kissed his niece, bro. Yeah. They went full Star Wars Skywalker vibes, you know? But even worse. I hope that Across the Spider-Verse introduces Paviter Prabhaskir. Spider-Man Paviter Prabhaskir. I don't know where that S is coming from. Prabhakar. Spider-Man from India. That'll be dope. I mean, we have a lot of Spider-Mans that we need to get introduced to for sure. For sure. Wait, so how did the Avengers happen and everything else have after he came out of the ice if he never went under? No, he still did go under the ice. Cap still lives his same timeline, like that we know of. He just goes back and lives adjacently to himself, never meeting himself, but living adjacent to it. So, like, if anything, Peggy Carter would be like the only person that knows. And she might, she would be like the only person that knows, possibly. Doc, you're wildin'. Not gonna lie, you give off cinnamon vibes. I give off cinnamon vibes. I don't even know what that means. Doc just finished the 5th chapter of Moby Dick. Congratulations. Claw was killed by Killmonger. I thought he was dead, but I couldn't remember. I just couldn't remember if he was dead or not. I was like, my man, did he die or not? I think it was because of Kang too. Yeah, for real. What happened to White Vision? Like, when will he come back? I think that White Vision will come back. I think White Vision will come back probably in the Wonder Man show. That's kind of what I'm thinking. The Wonder Man show is when we'll see White Vision again. That's my assumption, you know? That's just what my assumptions is. I think someone else said he'd come back. I can't remember what you guys said earlier. Excuse me. But another universal claw could appear the way they are going. Yeah, that's very true. But I don't see a point of that. I would rather have a universal Ultron pop up instead of that, you know? Wait, so then to Shield, he was old as fuck, then somehow young and in ice, but his old self was still around. You're thinking about this way too hard, my guy. You and Demonic are about to pass out. While so Captain America lived his life that we know of. Okay, so this is the best way to think of it. Okay, when Cap was old, he was Steve Rogers. And while he was young, he was Captain America. So everything that we know Captain America did in the MCU, Captain America still did that. But old man Steve Rogers, went back in time and lived a separate life that had no connection to what Captain America was doing. And he lived that separate life the entire time. No one else knows about it. Shield doesn't know about it. No one knows he did that except us in the present day of Falcon and Winter Soldier, the name of the damn show. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Right? So that's what happened. Yes, 2 Steve Rogers existed simultaneously. But really, the better way to think of it is Steve Rogers existed, Captain America existed. Captain America lived his life the same. Everything that happened And Captain America, the first movie, Captain America, the Winter Soldier, and Captain America Civil War, Infinity War, everything that we've seen in the MCU pertaining to Captain America still happened the exact same way. It's just while Captain America was doing all of the stuff that we know he did already, Steve Rogers, who was went back in time, was living at the same time. It's not that confusing, guys. You're confusing yourself. Just take 10 deep breaths, okay? And then we're gonna move on, all right? Just take 10 deep breaths and we're gonna move on, all right? Okay, all right. All right. Now, moving on. Pavatar is Pavitra. Oh, okay, Pavitra. All right, thank you. The reason I think we're getting him is because we hear Indian music in the trailer and see Hindu text. Oh, interesting. I haven't seen that trailer in a long time, so I'll have to go back and check it out because I didn't know that at all. White Vision went off on a self-discovery walk. Dead ass, bro. Oh man. Doc Vince says, Sensei, you are a true Omega Chad. Omega Giga Chad. Jesus. Omega Giga Chad. Creek is a true Omega Chad. Giga Chad is a multiversal, omnipotent Omega Chad. Jesus. Well, I appreciate you. But didn't the public know Steve was Cap? The public did know that Steve Rogers was Captain America, but I mean, he could have dyed his hair, grew a mustache, threw on a hat. Once again, thinking real deep into that. Doc says, I hope they follow the Winter Soldier comic storyline. That would be dope if there was even a Winter Soldier comics. um, but if the public knew he could, but if the public knew how could he live a life without being questioned? He could not go into the limelight. I mean, it's not like he's just gonna go and work for Shield immediately or anything like that, you know. And if everybody knows that he's dead, there's a such thing as doppelgangers and all that type of stuff, you know. Once again, thinking too deep about it. Let's not forget that Ant-Man was a whole secret agent working for Shield the whole time, and no one knew about that was going on, type of thing. You know what I mean? Like we don't like people don't need just because he existed doesn't mean he was in the limelight. You know? Uh, do you think the one that stayed in the past caught crime as native and alter ego he used in the comics while someone else was Captain America? I think that could very well be possible. Do you would you want to see an Amalgam Comics movie? Amalgam Comics. Let me think. I don't think I know any Amalgam Comics characters. Oh. Yeah, I think that would be dope. This is like where they like joined all the it's basically DC and uh Marvel mixed together, right? Yeah. I think that would be freaking dope, no cap. White Vision saw his kids and decided to go out for a cigarette is crazy. It's the MCU. If you put on a hat, you become a new person. Exactly. So we just Lived a private, quiet life. Yes, Pina Colada. Yes, that is what he did. He went and lived a regular life. Wait, and my man Reddy said you're gonna give yourself an aneurysm. My guy said, "Wait, Ant Man is a spy this whole time." Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to throw that in there and confuse you. I'm just saying, like, we learn in Ant Man that he worked for Shield as a secret agent, and no one else knew that. You know what I mean? That's all I was saying. So secrets are kept for sure. My guy, I don't know. My guy is just out here translating things. I was so confused when he said that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to confuse you guys anymore. Ogre says, did Disney just write off the Inhumans? No, they did not. Apparently, the Inhumans are supposed to be in the Marvels, but we don't have any confirmation on that. So who knows? Vision was like, I think we need some milk, honey. I'll be back never. Facts. When did Ant Man work for Shield? What? Yo, have we been watching the same Marvel Cinematic Universe? Ant Man worked for Shield. That's what the whole first Ant Man. That's like the opening scene of Ant Man when Hank Pym walks in. He walks into Shield. His picture's up on the thing, and he slams Bruh's face into the desk for talking about his dead wife. Yes, the original Ant Man. I'm sorry, Hank Pym. Hank Pym, not Scott Lang. My bad, y'all. Ready Set Geek said, "Oh, my." So when you said he was a spy, I was like, they about to freak out. Yeah, bro. Yeah. That's my bad. Not Scott Lang, Hank Pym. Yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to confuse you guys. Ant Man movie is actually the second Ant Man. Yes, yeah. Our Ant Man, Scott Lang, is the second. He's the protege. He has picked up the mantle. Ready Set Geek said they was mind, bro. They was mind blown. They didn't know what was happening. They definitely were like, "Hey, what's this guy talking about?" All right, you guys. I did not mean to confuse anyone. You're out here wilding. Uh, Kiwi says, "I hope we get to see the comic accurate suit in use in the next Quantum Mania. We saw it in Endgame." Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised, yo. Demonic says, "I'm about to watch Ant Man again tonight." That's hella funny. That's hella funny. My man said, "I gotta brush up, bro." Ant Man is hella slept on. Ant Man is like one of my favorite movies. Both of them, Ant Man and Ant Man and the Wasp, are definitely my favorite movies. I'm in the process of a rewatch right now with my son. We're currently on Avengers, the first Avengers. So the buildup is real. Alrighty. If you guys didn't know, like I already said before, you know how to support us. It's with the memberships, or you can also support us here on the channel. Uh, by buying some merch. Marvel Bros merchandise is now available when you check out our website, www.marvelbros.com. That's MRVL bros.com. You can purchase our merchandise and make sure you tag us on social media if you do, so we can see how you represent the super fam. You feel me? Make sure you guys have joined the Discord if you have not already. You guys are definitely awesome, and I really appreciate you guys tuning in with me. And you guys just definitely just are awesome, bro. Ready Set Geek says, "Bro, I like Ant Man a lot too. It's a freaking heist film in the MCU. Literally, it's like Ant Man. Ant Man gave them the idea to even make Endgame a heist movie. You know what I mean? And it's Ant Man who makes the heist. suggestion because he's a freaking thief. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, Ant-Man is slept on, bro. Hecka slept on in the MCU. And I think the third iteration is going to definitely let people know that it's time to go. It's time to go in, bro. You know what I mean? It's time to go in all the way. All the way. Time heist. Exactly, bro. Like, come on, yo. You don't get time heist without my boy. Yeah, dick. All right, you guys. We've been here. We've been at it for 3 hours so far, and I love you guys for tuning in with me. Make sure you join the court if you haven't, so you can stay up to date with all the amazing discussions that we have, because we have a ton of them, and we're gonna keep on talking, and we're gonna keep on trucking, and we're gonna keep on bucking. You guys are rock solid. I appreciate everybody for showing mad love. Hopefully, the next time I go live, I'll be able to have alerts up and everything for you guys, and for all the, like when Kiwi was dropping those super chats like the GOAT the other day, it would have been really dope to be able to have alerts and stuff like that. And I want to be able to have those for all you guys. So I'm going to be working on that this week. So hopefully tomorrow I'll have it, or some other time this week. If you guys haven't seen the Marvel Bros guide to the week of what is going to be happening on the channel, it is in the community tab section. So make sure you guys check out that community tab, so you can get ready for what it's about to be coming out this week, and you can get it going, not get signed, but mark your calendars, basically. Mark your calendars for what we about to be you feel me, doing this week. So I'll drop the link for that in the chat as well. Wait a minute. There we go. There we go. Huh. My man says, you were the only person who understood that when I said Ant-Man is a heist film. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, I appreciate you too. And if anybody doesn't know Ant-Man is a heist film, then I don't even know if they've seen a heist movie before, because it is literally a not a carbon copy, but it's an obvious heist movie. I mean, he does a whole heist in order to become Ant-Man in the damn first place. It's a heist. That's a whole heist. Like, my man went to jail for being a criminal and stealing. Like, come on, guys. Come on. Come on. I think at some point, some people just, they just be wilding. They don't want to be like, they don't want to be like, hey, bro, nah, just accept it, bro. Like, my man Scott Lang is literally, he heists his way into becoming Ant-Man. So never forget that. All of you guys, never forget Ant-Man heists his way into being Ant-Man. With all that being said, thank you guys for tuning in with me on an awesome another episode of Marvel Bros, where we discussed the multiverse saga and explained about where we could see some of those other potential projects coming in and all that good stuff. Think about the direction of the MCU overall. I could do this all day. I could do this every day. And you guys rock, and I really appreciate you for spending time with me and keeping up with your boy Sensei and allowing me to nerd out with all of you guys, because that's what I love to do around here. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Hashtag Excelsior.
To support Marv Bros, all you gotta do is visit our website at www.marvbros.com and buy some merch. Represent the superfan. Or you can join our Patreon to get early access to content, patron-only scoops, giveaways, private Q&As, and those sacred watch parties. We appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Excelsior.
On today's pop culture news update.
And on today's pop culture news update.
On today.